3, 2, 1.
Yo, we got your back when you driving to work or driving home. If you on a plane or you at the gym or you home alone, all you gotta do to listen to the shows, turn on your phone. Two Ugly Nerds podcast, tell you what's going on. This is the podcast.
Eric is ugly and would not judge anybody else.
There's no other insult.
When did you learn that you were
Two Ugly Nerds podcast.
Welcome to the
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Two Ugly Nerds podcast, niggas from the Black Nerd community. I am your host, the podcast guy, aka the Godfather.
The Godfather.
And we are out of order. I'm rearranging our order live on air, folks. Oh, wrong again. There we go. Now we're back in order. I am always joined by Ian Berserk Music audio engineer / super producer, the father dad himself.
What is going on, fellas? How is your day?
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
we've been here for like 2 hours already. So.
It's good.
Yeah.
But you know, that's how podcasts go. Also always joined by Geronimo, Mr. Nintendo, our resident pro streamer. He might be like, you're not Mr. Xbox, but you like,
I mean,
no, I get it. Mr. Game Pass. You're Mr. Game Pass. You're Mr. Game Pass.
it sucks to
Like,
talk
you missed
about
it.
it because like it's such a stupid good deal. I guess it's like when Netflix streaming first came out and it was like, oh man, that's before people were figuring out they can make their own money on their own streaming. So like, yeah, bro, you should just go ahead and get. That's kind of how it feels right now. But yeah, man, Game Pass is good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that price is gonna go up eventually.
Oh yeah,
Price is gonna go
it
up
will.
eventually.
As
Microsoft don't hit us
soon-
with
as-
that
as
fat
soon-
joke. Yesterday's price
it's-
is not today's price.
Right. Yo,
Microsoft gonna hit us with that. Hey, look, y'all was having fun for a while. Huh?
I'm ready. I'm
Yeah, they
waiting
should
for
$100
it
a
too.
year now. Yeah, stop playing.
I'm telling you, as soon as other studios start, I'm not talking about the Forzas and Halo; those are known shit. When all the new shit starts coming out in the next couple years, whatever. Yeah,
That price going up.
Yeah,
That price going up. That Switch price gonna look real okay to y'all.
It will.
when these other prices start going up.
Right.
PS5, when these niggas really figure it out and they just start handing away the good shit. Oh yeah, then the prices.
Yeah, they're working their way up to that.
Yeah, they gonna do
They
that to
are.
us.
They about to. Yeah. But yeah, man. Glad to be here as always.
As always, man. Another lovely Sunday. Okay. First place we're gonna start here, guys. Okay. First thing we'll say, we're not doing Eternals this weekend. We will do
Not this
Eternals
weekend.
next week.
It's my fault, y'all.
Okay, there you go. He said it.
Sorry,
I wasn't
fans.
gonna put him out there.
I ain't see it yet.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it either. I saw
I
them.
was gonna let him think it was me.
Last
Nah,
Friday.
It's me.
I saw it last
It's
Friday.
me this time. It's me this time.
Yeah. So we will chop that up later. Next Sunday at the latest, obviously. But Ian might come home that night and be like, "Nah, this is fire. I got to talk about this." So you never know. So we're not doing Eternals today, but we will start with the Spider-Man No Way Home leaks. We got to see the little pictures. I'm gonna let Gerard, obviously, y'all know Gerard's
Big
he's wearing
Spidey
red.
fan
He's wearing
over
a
here.
Spider-Man shirt right now.
I am wearing well,
It's
I'm
not a Spider-Man shirt, but it's red.
But it's red.
So it's Spider-Man. But yeah.
All right, let me damn, I saved it. Okay, here we go. So when did this happen?
Is that
Whenever the 8th
Wednesday?
was.
Oh no. Why did I think it was
This was Monday? This happened? No way it happened. I
Monday?
guess it happened
No.
on Monday.
was it Monday?
That's wild. Yeah,
Damn,
I
feels like it was
saved-
way shorter. than
I copied the images and I saved them on my Discord just as backup,
yeah.
just in case Sony wanted to delete them all. Okay, so Monday sometime in the evening, whatever. This dude, I'm gonna just say it because his name is watermarked on the shit. So
Oh,
who
yeah.
cares? Dude's name is John Campea from the John Campea show. Apparently, whatever, one of the movie scoopers, as people call it, film people, whatever, movie people. For whatever reason, he said he got like a couple of images and he was like, "Oh, I'm not sure. Do you think these are legit guys?" And he posts them all on Twitter in 4K. I mean, they're like off-screen pictures, but they're good quality for off-screen. And there's so I mean, if you're not really invested or wanting to know about the heavy Spider-Man No Way Home spoilers right now. I'm gonna talk about what's in both of these in depth. I'm not gonna, if you want to find them, Google them. But that's it. So the first one shows Tom Holland Spider-Man at night on like a pier or a boat or whatever, and it also shows Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in like his same Spider-Man suit from way back in the day with his mask on, and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movies, same type of thing. It's like they're all kind of looking towards the right and like talking to someone, or it looks like Andrew Garfield's talking to someone. They're both just kind of listening. That's the first time we've seen any leak with all three of these dudes in one place that looks convincing enough to be very legitimate. And it looks very legitimate to me.
It does.
I think this is it. I think this is it. I don't know if it's going to be part of a big trailer that we're going to get probably by the time this episode goes up. Hopefully. Fucking hopefully. But yeah, and it looked really clear. And so this dude was looking like a clown show. He posted this. Everyone on Twitter, including me, was like, you sure you should be posting that, bro? Like,
you sure you're allowed to do that, buddy?
Right, like, you sure you're not sure this is real or not? And then the second one, which honestly got me a little more excited because of the prospect of other things from other stuff. It showed Tom Holland, Peter Parker in that little apartment, and it has Aunt May and Happy Hogan, and it also shows Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock.
Matthew.
Yes.
Matthew.
Yes.
Matthew, man.
From the Netflix Daredevil show. He's sitting there with like the red shades. He has the his walking cane, just chilling on the side, sitting all cool. And like this is fucking exciting. Yes. Because there was a thing, I think I mentioned it on one of the older episodes of the pod. But there was a time where Marvel was basically said there was a deal after they all the Netflix shows ended. All those Marvel shows from from when the last episode aired for each respective show, there was like a 2-year like grace period between getting the full rights of the characters from like the people that handle the Netflix stuff, so them to have full creative control for everyone. So it's happened for Daredevil and all those characters, Jessica Jones, all those characters, Luke Cage, all those characters, Iron Fist. But Iron Fist sucks. Kill it. No, we don't need anything from that show. And there was a rumor like in this movie, after Far From Home, when Mysterio pretty much said he's Peter Parker, so everyone knows. Maybe he was trying to talk to a lawyer or something to kind of figure a way to kind of work it out, this and the other. And rumors were stating that he'll pop up in this, and that's just fucking amazing because he's a fucking great Daredevil, the great Matt Murdock. So that's exciting. That means a bunch of other things are possibly happening with other shows that we'll talk about when we get there. Mm-hmm. Potentially within a month. That's how pretty cool this gets. But yeah, that's dope. Both, and also it's really convincing. So Twitter was going ham. Everything was going ham. Reddits were going ham. And do that post, he's John Campy. He look like a clown show, I'll be honest. He's like, he tried to damage control. Like, there's clips going around where he went on the show again, where he was trying to attempt to disprove him. And he made this thing where saying like, all right, guys, here's my thing. You're going to laugh at me, but I think it's fake because the lighting on Tobey Maguire's dick. That's literally what he said. Because if you look at the image,
wait.
It's so stupid. I didn't believe it when people were like quoting that. I thought they're just trolling. I'll share it to you in a second. Again. Specific. Isn't that so goofy?
What's wild is I just went and looked at this nigga dick because you said like,
is that so stupid?
No, because
it's so stupid.
It's kind of crazy.
Right. And I was like, oh, you chose that to be your defense? It's gonna get even worse for you, though.
Oh my goodness, man. Yo, that nigga.
Bruh.
Right, isn't that wild? The lighting.
Yo, that nigga fiending to get out. Yo, why? That's why he put his little tag right there. That's why he put the watermark.
I didn't put it right above it. That's crazy.
What are you talking about, man? Yo, this dude's crazy.
Pretty well. But yeah, so ever since then, everyone's just kind of like we're reaching a boiling point again, where it's like, yo, we're a month out, Sony, because they handle all this stuff instead of Marvel for all the other things. Just put out the trailer. Forfeit, my guy. Forfeit. Wait, I know are you down? I think you're downloading. There's no way. Oh shit! Let's go. I don't see it still. That's what is that?
My bad. Let me see if I can. I know Dron knows what it is just from the.
Just from the colors.
There it is. Blast. You've earned 200 points for the purchase of.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Right. I told you I'm impulsive and make bad decisions.
That game is fun as hell, man.
But I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of this.
It's fun as hell. It's a good pick up and play as well. All right. Well, for our listeners, we're
for the audio listeners. Sorry, I just had to show the YouTube folks and the guys that Gerard was talking about Cruising Blast earlier and Forza Horizon, which we'll get to a little later. But because of that, it got me itching to play like a good racing game. I didn't tell y'all, but I've been playing Garfield Racing. Which
I know, no cap. I heard that's actually a decent game.
No,
I heard it's actually a fun
it's fire.
game.
Not even gonna lie to you, it's fire.
I've actually heard that's funny as hell.
Fucking fire. Not even gonna
Right,
hold you, bro.
That's good.
It's
that's
fire.
Good to hear.
Don't listen to me. Don't buy that game, but it's fire. But Cruising Blast, I just like I've seen too much fun shit about it. I've seen Gerard have too much of a blast with it. I just had to get it. So that's what we did. I got Cruising Blast. Okay, sorry to interrupt our No Way Home leaks.
All right, cool. So yeah, no, you're good. So yeah, so that's part of it. So and I think last thing I heard about it was he did get reached out by some people from Sony, which usually confirms that this is in some way, shape, or form legitimate. So hopefully, I mean, by the time this episode goes up, while you listen to it or watching it, we either at least know of a trailer coming soon or it's been out.
Or it's
so
out.
Hopefully it should
Hopefully
be
it's
old
out.
news. But the past week was wild. Every day I go on Twitter, some form of Spider-Man is trending. It's pretty crazy.
Yes.
So yeah,
every
this is
single
wild.
day, yeah.
So it's wild. So I think the floodgate's about to open. They're just gonna say fuck it, and we're gonna see the trailer, and then that's that. So I'm
Let's
excited.
do it, man. Let's go.
I'm excited.
Let's go. You ready? I've been waiting for this. I need to see the guys.
Everybody.
Need to see the guys all together.
Everybody.
Yeah, pointing at each other.
Just if they don't do some form of that,
yeah,
then this movie's a failure.
then this movie's a failure. Yeah, honestly.
This movie's a failure.
For being
Just looking. Just do the whole The Office like stand up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they got to do something like that, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Like they have to give us that. They have to give us that. I'm not gonna lie. Might ruin the movie for me if they don't. Not gonna lie. It might piss me off. It might really. The movie might be amazing, and I'll be like,
that'll put a damper on it.
They didn't point.
The one time I want them to be as campy and corny as hell.
Please, like
meme. Just do it once.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. If they were willing to do what was his name? Boner? Ralph Boner.
Oh yeah, Ralph
If you're willing to do that, you have to make them point at each other in this movie, man. Come on. You set a precedent, Marvel, and we kill you for being a little campy sometimes, but this is the camp we want. This is what we need. This is the one for sure. Okay, cool. So that's on the good side of Marvel. And so I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Was there anything else on it? I don't know. Ian, you got anything on the leaks? We're excited for it, interested to see it, the campy stuff. We want to see it, but
excited for it. Excited.
Hopefully by the time this comes out, we'll see that. So cool. Check that out if you haven't seen those yet. So last night, a report came out. It was from like a podcast that this guy did. Let me actually get his name so that he can get his proper credit. I want anybody to feel like they didn't get the credit they deserve. His name is Norman some shit like that. I don't know. Oh wait, no, his name isn't in that one. Hold on. His name is. Hold on, guys. His name is. What's the dude's name? Nate Moore. That's his name. I thought his name was Norman.
Moore.
Nate Moore. Okay, so Nate Moore, he went on some podcast and started talking about Sam Wilson, Falcon, Anthony Mackie becoming the new Captain America. And I'll just read his quote here real quick. He said, Sam Wilson will still have to earn the title in Captain America 4. All right. And then I will read his full quote real quick for you. He said, I think he's not Steve Rogers, and I think that's a good thing. Because to me, this new Cap is Rocky. He's going to be the underdog in any situation. He's not a super soldier. He's not 100 years old. He doesn't have the Avengers. What happens with this guy who announces publicly, kind of, without the support, I'm new Captain America? What happens next? I think it's fascinating because he's a guy. He's a guy with wings and a shield, but he's a guy. So we're going to put him through the ringer and make him earn it and see what happens when he's outweighed, outclassed, out everything. What makes somebody Captain America? I'm going to argue it's not being a super soldier. And I think we're going to prove that with Mackie and Sam Wilson.
So I agree with everything that that last sentence is the only part of that entire thing that I was like, okay, I see where they might be going with it. What makes someone Captain America? I'm like, okay, that's probably the only thing you had to say. I don't think you had to say anything else. Like as far as the whole earning thing is kind of is what rubs me the wrong way. Like I don't feel like he has to earn it, so much as maybe people might have to accept that he has earned it, but that's just my opinion.
I don't like the thought process from the studio, right? We're talking about real life, right? We're not talking about some random imaginary public society in the movie. This guy in real life is saying, we're going to make him earn it.
Yeah.
We're going to put him against enemies that should be tough for him to beat. I don't like that. I don't like the way that's worded. I don't like the way he said it.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I smacked that nigga for saying that. I don't like that. And I don't like that he listed all the things he's not. He's not 100 years old. He doesn't have the Avengers. He's not this. You didn't say he's super fucking smart. He's an engineer. He has insane levels of de-escalation tactics. You didn't talk about any of his other skills. He's a high-ranking military soldier. You didn't talk about any of that. He wasn't Falcon by accident, bro. Like, he was picked for a special force, right? Like, am I tripping? Like, talk about any of the reasons why he's gonna kick a lot of niggas' ass. Don't tell me every time he has to fucking fight Thanos with all 6 Infinity Stones alone. Don't tell me he has to do that to earn Captain America, because Steve ain't do that. Steve fought a lot of niggas he could easily beat when he got his special serum. And everybody was like, yeah, I guess he's Captain America. So don't tell me now that Sam has to go earn some shit. He don't got to earn a fucking thing. And everybody in this universe should be accepting it, because Thanos just snapped half of y'all out of existence.
Including Sam.
Sam.
And what happened when he got snapped back? His first act. What was his first act? Saving y'all sorry niggas. So if he want to call himself Captain America, then he can call himself Captain America, and everybody should shut the fuck up about it. You got bigger problems, bro. The Eternals was just here. Deviants just came back and was smoking niggas. Y'all gotta relax. Like, y'all gotta really think about your priorities, bro. Y'all mad because the nigga might be black, bro? Are you serious? Steve Rogers is gone. That nigga is donezo. He went back to racism times to live with the love of his life. He ain't changed shit. So don't tell me about what makes him Steve Rogers. Don't do this. He don't need to earn a fucking thing. So the people at Marvel need to sit this Nate Moore guy down and tell him to watch his fucking mouth when he's talking about black characters.
Yeah.
Either watch your mouth or shut the fuck up, or make sure you say every positive thing you can say about that character when you're speaking about him. Don't talk about what he don't got and what he got to earn. Because we just watched a 6-hour series where he earned it.
Mm-hmm.
He fought people with super soldier serums. Was he
And
not doing that?
Too,
pretty
like,
much
Was he
went
not
through
just
his whole
outweighed and
arc.
outclassed? Did that not just happen? We just saw that.
That's
Pretty much
thing.
went through his whole arc too.
So
I mean,
what the
the
fuck
arc
does
was
he have to
about
earn?
the
It's
history
bullshit.
of the creation of the serums. That's it's everything for first Captain America and everything. So yeah, it really just comes off as it's pretty flippant, ignorant, and everything. I think so I don't know if he has any direct influence on the creative direction of how these let's say that movie's gonna go, as to where Kevin Feige usually is like, he okays most stuff. He's not like they're saying, hey, you should shoot it like this. But like, if he has, hopefully he doesn't, but if he has any type of influence, the only thing I can think to expect is maybe they'll have maybe a small thing. It won't be the whole movie, the whole small thing where someone's like, oh, you're not my Captain America, which that can be indicative of just textbook discrimination, just any other, just in America. However, I do agree with what you said there, Derek, as far as like, he's more, he doesn't have to earn it and make I really hope the movie's not just about, oh, he's earning it and he's also finding these other folks and the power, Sharon Power Broker doing this and the other. I hope it's not anything like that. But
who on the Avengers would he have to convince?
The Avengers disbanded as of this point. There are no Avengers.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying in general.
But if we say like, okay, the ones that are left right now, they're still meeting up with their, call systems that we keep seeing them use and all this shit right now, right? Like,
yeah, I think he's
you
the
think
only
Captain
one
Marvel would be like, oh no, Falcon, you're not Captain America. Like, who would
Captain Marvel in space?
Who would need to accept him as that? Everybody, all the other Avengers who are still around knows what happened to Steve. They know the choice he made. Like, they know everything. So who would they have to convince? Not to mention, if we take what we've been led to believe, ain't Steve on the moon somewhere? So anybody who got a problem with it, Just call Steve, bro. He right on the moon. Hey, Steve, they Anthony, yo, this nigga Sam down here talking about he Captain America. Yeah, that nigga Captain America, bro. Shut the fuck up. Oh, all right, my bad, Steve. Hang up. Real simple to me. What you need to accept, bro? I'm just
I
confused.
feel like, well,
I don't understand the word earn or accept or anything. I don't know.
I guess I can't look at
it.
I can't look at it beyond like reality, or where we are here versus I mean, obviously in their situation they should accept whatever the fuck help they can get with all the aliens that are popping off.
Aliens are coming to your planet. Life and nigga, they was about to blow. Your planet was just about to blow up.
Yeah, but like I would look at it like Blue's Clues when they switched from the original Steve to whoever the fuck that guy was back then.
It's funny,
and they kept the name Blue's Clues.
I hate how that
works. You know what
works.
I'm saying? So you're like, okay, you're not Steve. I'm cool. I stopped watching the show.
You were also getting older, bro.
That too. But I was older. I was young enough
Blue's
to
Clues
still watch
Blues
Clues back in,
Blues Clues was still fire after Steve.
You kept watching. I didn't watch after that.
They were still cool.
I stopped.
It was still cool, man.
It was all right,
My thing is, like, I do get, like, I could understand if Steve was still around somewhere and he was just coming up and saying, I'm Captain America now, or Steve just retired out of nowhere and then he stepped in and said, I could understand that, right? But I didn't see people fighting back when they announced U.S. agent as Captain America the first, right? Like, it wasn't and we all have to accept him.
That's part of the whole government.
There was no earning anything.
Yeah,
he was just, he was Captain America. And
the government chose it because they're like, oh, thanks, buddy, for giving back our shield. Now we can do what we want. We can choose who our propaganda.
He didn't earn anything. He was handed him a shield and sent that nigga on missions to die.
Mm-hmm.
And then his little scary ass had to go and grab the serum and boost his ass up because he was getting his ass kicked too much.
Yep.
That wasn't happening to Sam. So what does Sam got to earn?
Right.
From who?
Better not be a war.
That man is really going up against people with powers with wings on, bro.
Right.
Then U.S. agent tried to kill him, clipped his wing. Let's stop this, man. Stop this. Sam don't got to earn a fucking thing. If that nigga want to be Captain America, Captain Falcon, if he want to, if he want to be Iron Man, he can do what the fuck he want to do.
That's the thing. Like, and that's what
you want to do.
To call back to the whole Blue's Clues analogy. Like, I don't think that old buddy didn't earn the role as the replacement of Steve.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't accept him as the replacement of Steve. And I just stopped watching it.
That's where initially when we first talked about it, I think after I read it, I was like, I hope them niggas tell his wording was poor. If what he was trying to say was just maybe the general eye of acceptance, I could see that being something in the movie. Now, the whole gist of the movie, like a trope. Now, being the whole gist of the movie, hell no, that better not.
You can't have the whole movie be about that. We just
what happens when he is outweighed, outclassed, out everything? How is that not the case in the show? He was facing multiple super soldiers who all have the serum, all are enhanced, all willing to die and willing to kill you to get their goal. What does that say? Like, come on, bro.
So if they are going to go with this part of that, I think what they may do is, yes, while us, the viewers that watch and know everything he's done with the show, and then the characters in the show that knows of what he's done, what he has done as an Avenger and everything. And, at the season, the series finale, after he handled the flag smash, he had that whole spiel and it was broadcasted and they showed like other side characters watching, like, yeah, tell the people, blah, blah, blah. And what I think could be the case is that maybe some people will just still be like, nah, hashtag not my cap or whatever, or some shit like that. I really do think they might do some petty shit like that, but in the grand scheme of things, I know it's crazy, but and it's pretty crazy. But in the grand scheme of things,
come back, okay, then you go. Don't
right,
no help,
and then people
gonna have to, bro. I'm gonna be over here.
Yeah, I think
Thanos, them boys over there said they don't need no help. They said you weak sauce. Actually, they said you good. They said that's all you. They got you. I'm over here though, because not your cap, right?
That right. But no, I think that if that is what he means, I think it might be something like that, or someone will be in a precarious situation and be like, all right, bro, okay. And then still save him, just be like, well, how about now? Or something like that and move on. I think it'll just be something like that. I'm really hoping it is just something like that, and it's not super ingrained in this movie. It needs to be find some other stuff from the Captain America stories I don't know about. Have him scuffle with actual U.S. agent again, and things like that. Maybe be like, Sharon, what the fuck? I need your power broker, stuff like that. Whatever. Go back to Rhodey, get some wisdom. He got all the colors on his suit, on his uniform, whatever. I don't know, just stuff like that. That's kind of me spitballing at this point. But yeah, poor wording. Probably he shouldn't say anything to begin with. I mean that movie is still
you asking about a black character? Y'all just gonna have to wait and see. It's gonna be great. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Especially because I know
if you don't know what you're saying, shut up.
That movie is so far off. I'm sure they're just not even writing. I'm sure they're just kind of thinking about it.
It's probably like 2025 maybe.
Shit. Yeah. And that's the thing. I don't think there's a number of projects like that. So
right,
it's not a problem.
Could be him just talking off top of his head now, which is problematic in itself.
But what I need is people to understand, and this is what it is. Like people will be like, "Oh, black people overreacting." No,
I think we're perfectly reacting.
We're reacting exactly how we should, and this is how you should. This is how any other group should react when people say stupid things like this, right? Like when we can see a clear difference in how you're treating a character, and Marvel needs to sit that man down and go, "Look,
shut the fuck up.
If you don't learn to shut the fuck up or learn what to say, I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care even what we're gonna put on the screen." But what you're going to say when you go out there as you present this project needs to be correct, because what you're saying sounds crazy. And now we look stupid. And you got one more of those before you start putting job applications at WB. All right? Because they can use stupid people over there. There's a lot of stupid people up there. They can use another one. So don't be out. What are you talking about? You going out there talking about the black character, talking about he's talking about everything he don't got, and he gonna get his ass kicked, and he has to earn it. Like the fuck? That's just a stupid thing to say. Even if y'all feel like that internally in the studio, and that's what y'all are gonna put into the movie. Even if that's exactly how the movie's gonna be, I wouldn't say a word about it till the movie came out. Yeah, Sam is gonna go through some stuff and new challenges, and he's gonna face some cool villains. Say whatever else, but don't say he has to earn it after we just watched the show about him earning it. Don't say he got it. Like, it's just, you just got to be smarter than that. Then you got to be smarter than this. As a Marvel executive, 10 years, this is a 10-year-old cinematic universe. You have to be smarter than this. You can't say stupid shit like this about one of the few black characters you have. That's a leading character right now. You can't say stupid shit like this. You can't. So, anyways, and especially you don't even have the Chadwick Boseman right now to go again. Like, come on, Anthony Mackie right now is one of the biggest black characters in Marvel right now. Right? Like he is integral. Absolutely. You can't say this about his character. You can't.
They're introducing like hell. It feels like dozens of characters, or at least attempting to at this point. He's still one of the OGs now.
Yeah, come on. He's been here. You can't say that about. You can't. You just can't. You can't. You got to watch your mouth. You have to watch your mouth. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool intro topics. It is time to start with technically speaking.
Ian is not speaking.
Technically speaking, my bad. I was distracted.
Okay.
Technically speaking.
Yes.
AirTags.
Mm-hmm.
Another Apple one. I keep giving these to you guys, man. I apologize.
He don't. You don't mean that shit at all. He's like, I got some new Apple news next week already.
Never sorry.
Yeah, there probably will be some Apple news next week. We'll see. I will try my best to avoid Apple topics next week.
Then I'll find it and send it to him. He'll be like, "Shit, man,
I guess we got to talk about this."
I know.
AirTags, Apple's answer to locating items that are not a part of the Apple's little Find My network. Released with good intentions, as these things usually do, but we did make jokes about it.
Pretty sure we kind of predicted this happening.
Yeah, throwing a AirTag in somebody's car to catch them slipping.
The easy tracker, easy peasy.
The easy tracker.
Yeah.
Which I guess
now you're gonna see it somewhere sitting still.
Yeah, must have come to fruition. Must have, because Apple threw in an update, a feature in one of their betas, 15.2, that allows you to scan your vicinity for malicious AirTags that might have been planted to catch you slipping.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Trying to
Yeah.
catch where I'm going.
That's
Like you said, we talked about this. Damn, it's just like, I mean, the craziest thing doesn't even take people like us that like are following the news of all the tech stuff. Any Joe Plumber walking outside or Jane, whatever. If you explain this, they'll be like, "Oh, but can you just throw this in? Like, couldn't you throw this in someone's purse and then a stalker can track them immediately?"
Yes.
Easy, like an easy,
Really simple.
Yeah. So damn. Fix it out. Fix it. I don't know how they're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I mean, you can scan now and you can find it. So I mean, as long as you
scan
can
and
pick
find
them
it.
out.
Yeah,
then
I mean, yeah, that's
I
true.
feel like that's
yeah.
not too bad. You can pick out where it is, and you can. I take
once,
that.
Yeah, once you find it, just remove the battery, I guess. And
Yeah,
you'll be good to go.
break it. Step on that shit. You see what the spy? You see one of the movies when they find the little
They
tracker.
find
they
them,
crush it in
Step on
their
it,
hands.
Yeah.
Gotta hit that one stomp and keep
Yeah.
it moving.
Yeah.
Or you throw it like on a dead body or something like that. And now you think you tracking them, or you throw it in a moving car. Or
A
something
moving
like that.
dumpster. They just picking up the trash.
Yeah,
The dumpster,
facts.
the trash truck just picking up the dumpster. Perfect.
There really needs to be like a updated like super spy movie where they don't have any high tech gadgets. They literally just use the shit that's out. Like, I'm gonna just use this AirTag to find this nigga.
This regular shit.
Yeah, like he's
that'd
using
be
an
awesome.
iPhone. I can track him.
What's that dude saying? And people make jokes of MacGyver, but make
yeah.
a new age movie or
A
something.
new age
Yeah.
MacGyver would be fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
That'd be interesting.
just hand out ideas at this point. I mean,
Yep.
Hollywood's in that. Oh, are we creatively
they're just-
bankrupt? Yes, mode. So this probably happens.
They're just gonna do well. That's all they do anyway right now is reboots of everything. So
Yep. Which
Everything to
we'll talk
reboot.
about later on. Actually,
We will.
There's a couple of reboots in there.
oh no, for sure. But some of these reboots we like. So
Yeah.
we're hypocrites. Quick hypocrites, man.
Yeah. Last on the technically docket here. It's not.
We're calling it a Dockey from now
The
on.
Dockey.
The docket.
Dude,
On the Dockey.
Yo, Ian from New York for real, son. Yo, you said
Just
I was
casually
gonna make
making
a
new
Dockey, son.
terms.
That was an accident.
You go to Dockey, B. You know what I'm saying?
the
On
best
the
things are
Dockey.
accidents.
Let me look at this Dockey real quick, son. You know what I mean? Word to mother. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Twitter blue. Launched with a it actually launched last week. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
Yeah, I see it
this
on my
week.
Twitter. I see it.
It's on my
It's right
phone
there.
now.
I refuse to click it. I refuse to.
It's
even,
more. I just checked it earlier. It's like you have to go through a couple different menus on the computer to find it. But on Twitter, as soon as you open that left side, bam, right
Yep,
there.
it's like
Yeah.
Twitter blue. Click
Blue.
this. It's like highlighted
click
and everything.
me.
Like, click me. Click. You want to click me? You ain't seen this before. Click it. Click it.
Right.
I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Snuck
Don't
it
even
in
know.
there.
Nope. Don't know how much it costs. Don't want it. Nope.
Yeah, I don't know how much does it
This
cost?
is $2.99.
Yep,
It's cheap, but
Nope.
I'm not paying that at all
Nope.
to undo it.
Yeah.
I'll just hold my L on a tweet that I think is funny if it's wrong,
Delete and
or I'll
redelete
just delete.
still
it.
works.
Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah.
You can. I promise. Hey, you know what you can do, guys? If you really like don't want to type your tweet again or whatever, you can copy the tweet. Right.
Mhm.
What happens, right? Because how copy and paste works, it copies it to a clipboard where it saves it. So you copy that, then you delete the tweet, then you put new tweet, and then they have this real cool feature. You paste from that clipboard back to the tweet.
But what if
Then
that
you
tweet,
make whatever correction you need. and
but
tweet it
what if-
again.
What if that original tweet got like 5 million
How
likes
long
or
did it
some
take
shit
you to-
and
no, because
retweets?
No, but once you can't. Can you? It's letting you
You can-
edit tweets.
It's letting you edit that tweet.
Oh well. maybe.
That way you don't got to delete it.
I'm still not paying for it. Twitter, try harder, bit.
Nah, because if that tweet, if so, my thing is, if I got 1 million retweets, right, or not even 1 million, let's see something reasonable. If I got 1,000 retweets on a tweet, but it has a typo or something in it, right, and I'm like, oh,
I'll just reply and do like asterisk word and then keep it moving.
if I care that much, obviously y'all niggas got
If
the
I
message
care
of
that
1,000 of y'all liking and retweeting,
Mhm.
right? Y'all niggas understood what the fuck
Yeah.
I was saying. It's
Right.
Twitter. It's not a dissertation website. Like,
Right.
Go
Ain't
for it.
nobody really reading.
it's not that deep, bro. It's not worth it. It's
Yeah.
just not.
I mean,
I'm
well,
sorry, guys.
Twitter-
like, I know
Twitter
you're gonna convince
becomes-
yourselves y'all rich out there, so y'all got the $2.99 a day.
it's
to
a
pay or
slippery
whatever it
slope.
is.
Oh,
But
you
y'all
know,
niggas-
that's nothing.
I
Yeah,
know
that's-
it's- I know
that's-
it's no
that's
money to y'all
everybody
rich
rich.
niggas
I
out
pay
there. Everybody
$6.99
rich.
for
I
these-
get it. Nobody's struggling. Just me and just me. I know. But what I'm saying
that's
is
the biggest gripe with everybody. It comes with features that should just be standard.
Should be
like
free.
Right.
Bookmark folders, custom app icons and themes, which I guess people
bookmark
charge for
folders
that.
should have been a thing already.
Yeah.
And they, or at least separation lists, whatever they want to do. But bookmarks are just bookmarks now, which is fine. I would just scour through my bookmarks on Twitter. I don't care. I'm not paying you to give me a folder option, bro. It's not that deep.
Yeah,
Custom
it's never been that deep.
Top articles. It puts the top articles in a list.
It already low key does that. It's called tailored trending topics on the right.
Yeah,
it's not spelling out that way.
Well, maybe they'll make that maybe they get rid of that feature. That'd be interesting if they did that.
Bro,
I wouldn't
we will
mind
replace
seeing the old
Twitter so
trending
fast. I
topic.
think y'all are. I think that's what they're misunderstanding. I think that's what they're miscalculating on. The second y'all get to a point where y'all start pissing us off too much, we'll go to
I
the
don't
new
know,
one.
man, because Twitter's kind of a standard now. As far as
No, bro. Everybody, MySpace was if everything felt like a standard, bro. Yeah, you a standard right now.
They're not invincible.
All I-
They can
all we
definitely be
need-
yeah,
replaced.
they can get
Listen,
got.
We
they can
saw
get
the
got.
There are-
MySpace to Facebook transition.
Quick.
I mean, I got the Facebook just because it was the invite only, so it's like, ooh, exclusive.
Exclusive. Yeah.
Oh man, but MySpace, in my opinion, was still that shit back then,
Bro,
you know.
You know how many
add
other
music.
sites?
Tagged.
You know how many other sites
Oh,
out there right
man.
now are basically not to say they're copying Twitter directly, but they have the same type of skeleton, and they don't have any restrictions on the porn and all the type of shit that you put on there. So you can go even crazier on those sites. People are starting to make accounts on these sites over here now. You know how much wilder there's way other versions of Twitter where people can interact and tweet and talk about whatever they want and all the same shit. The only reason people will hang around is because, again, I know people are creatures of habit. So you got all your followers and everything over here. Guess what? Guess what'll happen? Every day niggas will just be, hey, we all moving over here. If enough people move at once, everybody
Enough people
moves.
move at once,
That's
yeah.
how life works, people. If enough of us say this is
Migration.
bullshit, we're not
It's literally
doing that,
migration.
we move it. Enough people started saying, yo, marijuana should be legal. This is stupid. And what happened? We've seen it start to move. It will move if there are enough people willing to say, fuck this. If there are enough people saying, yo, Twitter, y'all are bullshit, y'all got us fucked up, we're moving. People will follow.
But what's out there that's like Twitter? That people can
Don't get me
relate to
wrong.
right now?
I'm not gonna act like any of them have any sort of big notoriety. But there are several different ones. I know there was one. Well, its main focus was to be like a black version of Twitter, like just for black people. I don't know how big that one ever really fleshed out.
Twitter.
Which
Black
no.
Twitter. Twitter.
I'm trying to remember. There was one that I just had on the tip of my tongue.
Mockingjay.
I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm sure there is one. That shit's kind of obscure. But like you said,
Yeah.
There was another one that I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called anymore. There was one that I remember was like pretty high up there, and then, but yeah, like I said, even still, what'll happen is people will find it. Like, okay, let's do some research. Who got this? Who got this? Who can handle this if we start moving over here? Do y'all have the server space and all this kind of stuff? Are you going to crash? What's going to happen as we start, transitioning? That's the benefit that Twitter will have. I'm not saying it's going to be like one day they're just going to have to cut the lights. That everybody's just going to delete their Twitter accounts and they're done. But if people are limiting their tweets, or the main big accounts, the only thing they're tweeting is, we're transitioning to this platform. We're moving over to this platform. We're moving on to this platform. That's all they do. The migration will happen over time. People will. And yeah, the sites may crash and they'll have to do some updates and all that, but as it goes, the people gonna go. And guess what's gonna happen, bro? You think these advertisers and these companies give a fuck about Twitter, the company? You think they care about Twitter, the company? Like, oh, we're investing in keeping. No, don't go fuck. If all of y'all move over to what's Twitter backwards? Reddit, whatever that is, whatever Twitter backwards. Roulette. If that's what the site is.
Red suit.
Anybody
red tweet. I don't know.
The point is, niggas is gonna all the companies that have Twitter accounts where they do advertising and all that shit, they're gonna go advertise over here, and they're gonna go with that company and say, hey, everybody's moving over to your platform. What do we have to do to get advertised on your platform? What do you have to do to set up over here? Then that other platform start making bread too.
Yeah.
And they can increase reach the same place Twitter did. Twitter is not the end all be all. What I want people to understand in general, and I hate that I just did this. None of these companies, none of these mega corporations are the end all be all of anything. There is an alternative. Somebody out there can reach that same point given the same opportunity. Walmart is not the end all be all. We can replace Walmart.
We kind of already did with Amazon.
Don't get me twisted, but I mean, we can replace Amazon too.
I don't know about that. We can't.
We can if you want it to happen.
That market share is nuts.
If you want it to happen, it can happen.
It's like trying to replace Google at this point.
It's just about what you want to do. I'm just saying, it's just about having enough people on your side to do it.
Yeah.
That's it. It would be hard to convince people to stop buying on Amazon and something. I get that. But if we wanted to, if we said we cannot support this guy anymore, he has done some wild shit, we have to do, we can. We can. If we learned tomorrow that Jeff Bezos killed 1 million people in Africa, we'd stop using Amazon, bro. We'd be like, yo, there
are alternatives.
I know. I definitely do is remove him from
well, he already don't own the company or whatever anymore, right? He already stepped down. But the point is, we know he's still making money from Amazon. He's still the face of Amazon. Yeah. I'm not saying about what Amazon would do in response. I'm talking about as Black people. I would expect that we would say, we are not going to shop from this company any longer. We will go shop anywhere else.
Yeah,
we'll go shop somewhere
that's what
else.
I'll say. I'll say that.
But you won't do it.
I ain't saying I'll say it though.
I would hope that most of us would do that if we found out Jeff Bezos was a mass murderer of someone.
What did they do though? Did they do something?
See, I'm being serious. I don't know if you're just lighting up and be joking or being serious. I don't know. I seriously would not do it. My point is, if there's enough people on the side of anything, you can move the needle.
Yeah, for sure.
So Twitter is not the end all be all. They want to start charging and they think it's funny. That's cool. But if they go too far with what they're editing to try to force us to pay this $2.99, you will get left. You will get left behind. We'll figure it out somewhere else. Like we really will.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they definitely add more features to this list because it's kind of lacking right now. But I mean, I guess it's only $2.99, right?
Yeah, only $2.99.
So
that's what he wants to say.
$2.99 for ad-free Twitter and undo tweet Twitter.
And ad-free D's.
Oh, and no ads in random people's replies.
Yeah.
Which are annoying, but whatever.
I can scroll down and go and move on.
Yep. Get past it real fast too, actually. It's a minor inconvenience. But yeah, that's Twitter Blue for you folks.
That's Twitter Blue.
And capitalism.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of capitalism, I forgot to mention this. Instagram is introducing a exclusive content, paid content feature for their
I'm not surprised.
Content creators.
It's the next.
If it's not,
you're not allowed to show your titties on the timeline, but
however,
if you're willing to give us a little cut and you get a little cut, you know,
if you pay us, so they can show you
a little titty. Yes.
Just mosey on over to
you want to pop a little pussy?
Instagram dark,
you know Instagram, bro.
Instagram dark.
This shit fucking hypocrites, dog. They hypocrites, right? It's just we know, bro. We know what this is.
To eradicate the porn so they can make you pay for it.
So that we can make you pay for it, so Instagram can get a cut of it. That's all it is. They didn't want these girls was giving away the porn for free on the timeline, and then Instagram wasn't getting none of that shit. They was getting traffic, but they weren't seeing nothing. And then the girl, and then the girl will take you to her own site where you get her shit. So now Instagram completely out of it. They like, hey, look, you got a couple 100,000 followers on here. It'd be real nice if you was showing them that you might be popping a little something over here too, but we just want some. We just want some. So now you got this bullshit
for them to just get everything they want in this one app.
Instagram gonna really turn into OnlyFans.
We'll see,
bro. That's what they want.
You know for a fact it's exclusive and private and they're not limiting what they're giving out back there, bro.
They already slap a lot of the models and creators on there if they even mention the word OnlyFans.
Yeah,
they got creative in how. Yeah, they're like there's creative ways people got around. They'll either they'll do the base replace a letter with a number or the site where you can be fans of my adult content or something like that.
Yeah,
only.
Or mention
it's just but you already know what time it is with that, man.
Yeah, yeah, we all know. It's just like, all right, at least you're showing your hand this time, but
just being honest up front with it. Yeah, I'll take it. I guess
transparency is king.
Cool. Okay. All right. Cool. That's technically speaking for the day.
That's all, folks.
Right.
Cool. Next up, we have Console T.
Oh, wait a minute.
I meant. Oh, yes, right. Console T, but unfortunately, the Game Boy mug is off because
Oh,
You
because
didn't
there's no more
charge it.
T.
You didn't charge it last
and
night.
Yeah, he charged this morning and then he just played too much.
Yeah.
charge to the game, bro.
Drained the battery.
Drain the battery.
I did. I drank. Hey, I had to wake up.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know where y'all want to start. Y'all see y'all see the Dockey, son. Y'all see the Dockey. You know what I mean?
The Dockey.
Y'all see the Dockey. You
Man,
feel
oh
me?
man.
You
All
see
right,
what I'm saying? But if you want to kick it off with Forza, I'm happy with that.
I'm finna gush about this. All right, so it came out on November 6th, and yeah, I played the same night it came out. I had preloaded from weeks ago, whatever. So as soon as you start the game, they always have like these. It's almost like it's pretty much like almost cinematic, but it goes between like cutscenes and then just straight up gameplay. But it's like a introduction to the base of the game where you're like, yeah, you come in, like you start out by like you're in this comfort airplane, and they just drop you out, and you're just driving down a volcano. I don't know like my landscapes of Mexico like that, but there's a whole volcano in a part of it, and you drive down it. And you do a big jump, and it shows like some other stuff you do. And then once you get into it, you're like, you can get into like the central area of of Mexico. And okay, so I think the game is fantastic. The reasons why, one, of course, all the cars are great. You have like all your super cars, you have your luxury cars, you have your basic cars. There's I don't think there's any formula cars in here. You have some extra stuff like this is the DeLorean you can get. I'm gonna get that. Just I don't have it yet. You can get the Warhog from Halo, which is neat. But you can customize them as much as you want. You can tweak you can go into the shop and you can tweak like all the little basic like the integral parts of it to tune it, or you can just download someone's decal that they designed. Like there's this decal going around. There's like the from Naruto. There's like the Akatsuki one where it's like the red clouds with the black. That skin is fucking clean. And stuff like that. So people are able to like copy like images and stuff, and it's fire. It's fire. It's great. But two, and I think the other main thing, the main draw of this is yes, it's a driving racing game, but it's an open world. And the way the open world is, it's like you have like your different biome areas. Like you have there's two different coasts. You have like your left side coast is more like a deserty type of coast area. Like there's the ocean, but then there's like this like flat deserty and stuff like that. But then as you drive more to the east, you'll get to like a more grassier type of lush area, but it has like its own circuit and everything like that. You go farther east, you get to like you'll run into like a more like a lush rainforesty type area, and it's got some like some mine structures here and there you can drive through, and there's like side missions where you can like just kind of drive through and like follow waypoints or learn different things about it. And keep going farther east, you'll get to a different type of beach, like a more coastal like beachline beach. The top of the north, that's where the volcano is. You can just drive up there, and you can drop down as much as you want. There's like different mini games you can do.
Wait, you said volcano?
Yes. Like you can like drive up there, yeah. And you can like drive down the top of it and like jump off the cliffs. Another northeastern part, it's like a more higher elevated, and that's where you get to like your actual towns, like the architecture. And you see like folks just outside eating, living. It's just a really well-crafted world, and it's all seamless. And it doesn't seem like, oh, this is the desert, and then like a split second, this is the forest. It's nothing like that. It's just like it's just seamless. You're driving, you'll find your way through it. It just works, and it's just
like,
fun as hell.
Sound like Need for Speed, but bigger.
Yes, I think I'd say that's a good comparison. Yeah. All the racing.
Y'all gonna make me try to play Game Pass on my computer, man.
Honestly, I'd say try it because
I'm just thinking because I got
well.
upgraded since I upgrade everything, I might be able to run it on some like low settings. I might be able to.
I did think you probably could because like they got this game running on the Xbox One, and that shit came out in 2013, and that has a boo-boo processor, like a CPU. It's got an old ass processor. So if it can run on that shit, the laptop can probably run it at the lower settings for sure. I think so.
Gerard, why are you doing this to me, man? I'm hyped.
Because it's fucking good, bro. It's good as shit. It's fun. It's a fun game.
Yeah, I'm getting on this shit.
I'm sure some people are gonna talk about in like game of the year conversation.
You think so?
I haven't streamed it yet personally, just because I've been kind of monitoring how my PC runs with it runs fine. I haven't run
Oh,
any
I know I couldn't do that. I couldn't
for
play it on my PC and stream. I'd be fucked.
Yeah. So far, this is I guess for not only for us, but I guess the listeners, watchers that are more in tune with the PC stuff. I'm running it like pretty much high settings across the board at 1080p. So it kind of targets 60 frames. I don't think it hits it consistently. I think it's like in the upper 50s for me, and that's more than fine for how I'm playing it. But the game still looks really good. Of course, y'all know I'm a fiend for photo mode. So as soon as you hit up on the D-pad, it'll go black for like a second. It'll trigger photo mode. You can like do your little, you can do filters. You can change your focus. You know, your like the foreground, the background. That'll do like a blur and everything. And you know, you can do it. You can do it pretty much anytime you're driving around. So I need to do more. Actually, I do have more. I don't think I uploaded more of them on Twitter. But yeah, I think the game is just really, really well done. And the way they do progression, it almost feels like they're giving you too much. Like even if you're like poor at driving, you just crash and everything, you'll get like points to where you can upgrade. You'll get points to where you can it's almost like an RPG s. Not saying it's like hard, like you have classes or whatever, but it's like I'm sure as you go through, you're gonna have your cars you prefer for like drifting races, because you have those you just drive around and you'll encounter like these blue flags on like a road. And as soon as you go through like the first one, they'll initiate, drift challenge, drift to get as many points. And so you're like, all right, bet. You're trying to drift as much as you can and make it to the end, and they'll tell you how you do. There's like speed trap things as you're driving, where if you just, once you witness it, it goes either way, either direction you go. Once you see, you can just kind of go back and just find your best route and just like, I think I was driving, I got a McLaren because I played Forza Horizon 4. I was kind of surprised because that was like the car, the poster car for that game. This game, the poster car is the Chevy Stingray Coupe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like orangey. But when you start the game, you can choose that. You can choose a Jeep. Oh God, what's the Jeep called? Not Cherokee, but you can choose a Jeep, 4-wheeler, all-wheel drive one, and you can also choose a Toyota Supra, and it's silver. You can change the colors how you want. You can do skin, the skin sprays. Kind of like GTA, where it's like the sprays. You can change it where it's like a matte finish, shiny, like that kind of rainbowy, kind of opalish shine on the metal and stuff like that. I'm not really big on the designs, like I mentioned earlier, like doing all that. And just I haven't really delved into that yet. If I can, I'll figure it out. And there's a bunch of horns you unlock as you go through. It's just the progression is just crazy. Like it always feels like you're doing something and you're adding more to your stuff, to like your handling and things like that. It honestly is really good. Like I'm kind of mad. I kind of slept on these games even when I did have a 360, and it was just like, haha, it's just driving, whatever. I mean, I like racing games, but I didn't think an open world racing game could be this like fun. And then like
a lot of it sounds like Ian was saying. It sounds like a lot of Need for Speed stuff that we really liked back in, especially other than like obviously there's no cops chasing you. Other than that, it sounds like Most Wanted.
There's no.
It sounds like Most Wanted just without cops, which sounds
actually
fantastic.
It is actually.
I could do without the cops.
Yeah,
these niggas chasing me everywhere, bro. I told you I was playing Most Wanted on the PS2, and I don't even know what I did, bro. Like I was driving, and I don't know if I made a turn before the light or something. This cop just saw me and decided, yeah, you the nigga I'm supposed to catch. And I just got into like a 30-minute
just like real life.
But yes, facts. But I didn't I don't remember that it being that bad when I played before. Like as long as you wasn't doing no crazy shit or wasn't crashing into nobody, he was pretty much all right. And I don't know if maybe I had crashed into somebody and forgot, or I don't know what happened, bro. But this cop just saw me and was like, yeah, you the nigga we looking for. And it was, bro, from then it was wild, bro. Helicopters, all types of crazy shit, bro. I was like,
man, oh man.
Fuck. I think I just turned the game off when he caught me. I was like, fuck this. I ain't played since. I remember that, man. But yeah, Forza, man. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna try it on the computer, man. I'm gonna try it.
I think the last time I played it, I think did I play it Thursday? No, I think I played Tuesday, Wednesday. No, I played Tuesday, a little bit Wednesday, and Thursday, and then just this weekend I'm busy. So if I have some time this evening, hopefully I get back in a decent hour, I'll probably get back on and play some. I haven't tried streaming it just because. So what I noticed about this game, at least for me, these games are kind of memory-wise is fine. That's not really a problem. CPU wise, the Ryzen was handling these pretty well. The GPU wise, it looks like it was kind of putting some work in, even though I had on high settings. I think with Forza Horizon 4, it was much lighter on my machine just because, well, it also didn't take in consideration the Xbox Series consoles. But overall, it runs fine. Another thing too, when you're riding around, you'll connect to it'll kind of automatically connect you to the online stuff, which really just makes it to where you'll see like other cars driving around just wherever you're driving. They're not like a solid car unless they're in what they call it. If Derek, you get the game and then you go through the beginning stuff and you unlock the online. I want to jump into your actual live game or whatever and just drive around the world. You join what's called a convoy. And I think you can go up to 16 players, where generally when you're online, you'll just get a random assortment of people just driving around in the session. You won't be able to like drive into their car physically or whatever. They'll kind of like be this ghosting cars. You'll have their name and you'll see them pass by and all that stuff. Now I'm having a brain fart. Damn it, I don't know why. Oh, okay. But when you do like races and stuff like that, they have like these AI based characters called drivatars. And I kind of mentioned that's how they had in Forza Horizon 4 as well. So like, if you have people on your friends list, you'll see like their you'll see like their name over their cars and all that stuff. So
right. Even if they're not actually playing with you, they just become AI. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. But I think, don't quote me on this, but I heard that like if you actually are playing the game, I think it will kind of learn like your kind of driving patterns and they'll kind of adopt it as the AI.
I believe that. I believe that. No, I believe that.
I'm 100% sure.
I fully believe that to exist because FIFA does that. FIFA's been doing that now for 2 years, maybe 3. But what they do is, we have squad battles. Squad battles is the offline mode where you're just playing against random teams that people have made out there for whatever reason they made it. It could be for anything. So some of the teams are really, really bad and there's no chemistry and all that stuff. Some teams are really, really good. But you can put it on competitive mode. Now you can put it as like a setting. If you go up to like legendary competitive mode, you can still play it on like the lower settings and it'll just be like a normal game. You'll probably kick the computer's ass most of the time unless FIFA decides to be FIFA and really fucks you up. But on the top 2 settings, legendary and ultimate, if you play on those 2, it's going to try to mimic. I think legendary tries to mimic that the way that player plays. So you could play 2 teams that look like 2 stacked teams and they'll play completely differently. So one, you're getting your ass kicked and one, you kick their ass. And you can tell. But then if you play on Ultimate, no matter what team they play, those teams play like what they consider the best players in the world. So if you play it on Ultimate, then you're always playing against something that the computer is making the players perform like you're playing against a FIFA Pro player. And you're getting super fucked then. So the technology exists to make it to kind of learn that game style and then apply it for other people to play against. It exists. It's there.
Okay. Yeah. So like, even if you have someone on your friends list that like never plays or whatever, I think it'll just put their name and it's an AI. And that's it.
And they'll just drive a generic race. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But if that nigga be kicking your ass when he online, he might.
AI gets crazy though, because like the standard, there's like a bunch of difficulty.
Really?
Modes. Like, because when you're playing, it's called like average AI difficulty. And I think it's above average, and I was getting fucking smoked. I was like, oh, bro, I'm trash, actually. And I brought back down to average. They have like a couple more easier modes or whatever. But after that, it's like average, above average, expert, pro. And I'm like, fam, what? But maybe I just don't have my cars tricked out like I want it yet. It could be that. They're just not fast enough. They can't handle the turns yet. But I could go on and on. Oh, there's actually a lot to go on and on about. I think the only thing that I would say is a negative. You can view it as a nitpick because it's a racing game, but I think all the character models suck ass. Like characters, you'll come to the character creation. Black people don't look good. They just dark, more dark. Brown, lighter brown.
They ain't got your complexion in there, bro.
No, they don't actually.
I'm not surprised.
They do not.
Light skin. It's like,
a problem.
You white. Basically.
You're either white.
You white, basically.
Tanned white.
Just be white, bro. Just be no. Look, no.
Brown,
he look just like. Just be white.
I think the light skin they have is a little lighter than my light skin. Like Cam light skin. Shout out to Cam. And then it just goes dark. And I just made my character dark because I was like, whatever. I'm driving most of the time. there are cutscenes where your character will talk to some of the other NPC characters, and it's really just like so they split up. They always call it like the Horizon Festival. It's kind of like the whole vibe of these games, like the Horizon Festival, where it's like, all people are here just to drive, all that feel good stuff, whatever. I think this game does a better job of it versus the bit I played in 4. 4 it felt kind of like here and there, whatever. You can also get houses where you can like, it's kind of like GTA, but it's not like a fuck ton of house you can just buy out on like a listing on like the little GTA Online thing or whatever on the phone. It's kind of like as you're driving around, you see the icon for it on the map. They'll give you your first house, which really that's what you're gonna do. You can unlock other fast travel means and all that, but really it's a racing game. I'm gonna just fucking drive everywhere for the most part. You can set waypoints to any little place of interest or a person driving. It'll tell you exactly how to go there. There's just a lot of it's really, really accessible. It's really good for any type of like level of I'm gonna say level. Any type of person that would like to drive or play the game. Like you can have the super hardcore simulation, everything, make everything like you can have it to where show your car damage at all times. You can turn off car damage like for the cosmetic. You can press Y if you fuck up or you crash, you just rewind you. It's infinite. It's no like, oh no, I fucked up. I have to reset the game or something. Whatever. Overall, it's just fun as hell, man. I want to play more, but I just been busy. But yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I want to hop on that. I'm definitely gonna try it a little later today.
Yeah, man.
Ian can definitely run it. We'll see if he runs it.
I'm pretty sure Ian can run it.
No, he can. He can.
Yeah.
See if he does. Well, yeah. I'll see about pulling up.
I think the $1. Yeah, I think the $1 Game Pass thing is still around.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
cool, man. Yeah. Y'all check out Forza Horizon 5. That looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's good.
Cool. Ian, you want to tell us a little something about Destiny?
A little something. This week at Bungie's article that dropped last week mentioned an accessibility feature that they plan on dropping in a season after the launch of Witch Queen next year.
Oh.
It's going to allow all semi-automatic weapons in the game to be full auto. That includes hand cannons, scout rifles, pulse rifles, and sidearms. Which is wild. This is the update. I just didn't imagine a world where this would exist. And I can't believe. I mean, when they said that they were going to do a thing where they allowed you to like customize your weapons rolls down to the T, I was including this roll in that set of rolls. Now they're telling me that it's going to be a thing that you can just
turn on,
toggle. That's wild.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. To hold us over until then, in this December 7th update, they are going to include a mod called Full Auto Retrofit that does the same thing, but it costs you a mod slot. So you can just pop that in a hand cannon, a scout rifle, anything like that, and you're good to go.
But why would you?
Okay.
Oh, you know what it is? No, because you know what it is? They need to give you both options because probably it'll be very difficult for people to adjust to shooting a gun full auto versus clicking it. Because if you make it full auto, but then you're clicking like normal, wouldn't that that would mess you up, right? So you'd have to.
It'll definitely be an adjustment, especially for like hand cannons.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's.
So I could see people like maybe not wanting to turn full auto on for all their guns and maybe just some. I can see that being a thing.
And that's the thing. I don't know if they're going to keep the full auto retrofit mod in the game once they release the accessibility feature. But if they do, then I guess it's something that you can do. Yeah, something that you can do. I could see them keeping it in the game just for that reason.
I think they should, just to give people an option between it. Like, oh, okay, you still just want to make a couple of your guns full auto? Well, here you go. But if you want to make them all, you can just cut them on, and then
I would love to see what full auto.
I'm going to try to do that.
I mean, we already know what that feels like with Last Word, but
but
like
it'll be different because some of those. But that's what I was thinking. Some of those slow fire rate guns, fast Last Word is a high rate fire. So yeah, that'll be dope.
So
man.
This is gonna be special. I think
I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah. I would love. I can't wait to see how this plays out. I think a lot of people who I mean, me personally, I like full auto because it definitely removes that part of my thinking from
from
the
your
shooting
actions.
process.
Just pull the
So,
trigger and you start shooting.
Yeah, and start shooting. I can just focus on aiming. I don't got to focus on aiming and pulling the trigger every time.
Yeah.
So
it's a good idea. It's a good idea overall.
But then there are people who like the precision of pulling the trigger every time. But hey, man, more
Each
power
their
to
own. Now you have a choice.
Now you have
You're that good, you'll beat me. Either way.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's destiny.
Cool. I don't know why you ain't acting like he done talking. We supposed to tell us about Mario Party.
We
he called him out like
it is right under there, huh?
Like I made sure I sent it. I made sure I sent my man's the Dockey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
sure
you got it right there. Dockey. I ain't see that. I ain't see the Mario Party. Yeah, we've been playing Mario Party pretty heavy. Mario Party Superstars pretty heavy these past couple of days.
What is the good word on Mario Party Superstars?
Mario Party Superstars is fantastic. I love this game. I can't begin to like all the games that I loved. They got the fishing one.
Yeah, Castaway. I saw
Castaway.
that.
They got Castaway in there.
I've been watching streams of the new Mario Party. And every day it's just like I could just go to Walmart. Right.
I was gonna come on here and have a gripe with one of my favorite games of it was Lift Leapers. Yeah, Lift Leapers. It was in Mario Party 6. It was one of my joints. And I was like, I thought so Mario Party 5 and 6 had the same game, but Mario Party 5 is trash to me. And I thought they only incorporated Mario Party 5's version, but they actually incorporated both. It's just
interesting.
Whatever you get under Lift Leapers. We played it last night, me and Crystal, and I think it was Friday as well. Actually, yeah. Everything's the same, man. Everything's the same. All they did was a graphical update.
That's all I ever wanted.
Everything's the same. The game's well. The controls are kind of weird because you're now using a pro controller instead of a N64 or GameCube or whatever. So you're gonna have to make that adjustment. But beyond that,
that's true.
It's fantastic.
Did you let me ask you this. Did you play the tug of war mini game? Where you're like pulling the rope?
Yes, yeah, I did.
All right. How bad is that? Like
it's not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad. It wasn't bad. Well, we cut from that cloth. You know what I mean?
We are, but I mean our generations our palms are a little tougher than others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we built like that. So you can't ask me. When Cairo grow up, I'll ask him how he feel about it. See how
right.
How this affecting you, but
how this affecting you. But the Switch Pro controller stick it's pretty soft. So
it's not.
It's not hard like
sure. The N64 one had them plastic ridges on it.
Just rigid, just digging in your skin.
Just digging in.
Catching your skin on the edge of the hexagon.
Right.
I wonder if the N64 remake or whatever, that controller, I wonder if it still has the same middle stick or joystick.
It does.
They're not
plastic and everything.
Well, we're gonna put a rubber little band over it now, nigga.
The only difference is the place on the back.
We got trigger caps now, bro.
Caps. That's true. But no, I've been reading up on the N64 one that came out for the Switch. Like it's all.
Is it out already?
It's out. Yeah.
So
I think it's like $50.
That probably should probably.
I don't know.
Don't let me catch that in the store nowhere. If I catch, I'm not gonna go buy it online.
It's never gonna be in the store. It's one of those things. You have to. So the way those things work, you have to have the expansion pack. It's purely for subscribers. Nintendo will only sell it through their store, and you have to be a subscriber. That's how it was for the NES controller, the Super Nintendo one, and that one. And they're selling a Sega Genesis controller, which is really fucking weird. But
so I have to go to Nintendo to get it. Oh.
Yes, and
I do own the expansion pass.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that shit's sold out though. I think
it was, but they went back in stock.
Oh, okay.
It's probably sold
back in stock.
But I don't know if it's sold out again or not. It might, but they usually keep it.
Oh yeah, and you can get one too.
Yeah.
See?
I did really think about it. At first, I was like, why would I buy another controller? And I looked at it and I was like, well,
purely
it's
for
a brand. It's a
It's
a brand new N64 controller, so nothing's fucked up on it yet.
I'm
not gonna play it nowhere near as much as back in the 90s. Frame it.
You say that now, but as that N64 collection grows.
Right, yeah, when they start adding when
Let them throw on some of them old Maddens and FIFAs and shit on there or something like that.
Put NFL Blitz on there, bro.
Oh,
man, that would be fire.
That'd be interesting.
Look.
When they do that, that's a day. That's a day. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. They do that. I'm taking the day off. I'm probably going down to my nigga Steven and we gonna play NFL Blitz all day and be zooted.
There you go.
We're gonna play NFL Blitz all day.
NFL day off.
I'm gonna play that all day.
And he had one of the wrestling games on there too.
When Banjo gets on there, that's Ian's day.
That's true.
Yeah. We can play some shit that he don't have to talk to nobody else about, play by himself, and don't have to play nobody. And then he'll
hey, yo, my ear.
We excited for NFL Blitz to play it to beat our friends again, and this nigga ain't like,
no, I'm gonna play this solo game though.
It's solo by myself. I don't want to compete with y'all.
Yeah.
I need to sit there and go through Mario 64 just to get golds on everything, just for the culture. Man, honestly, bro, if they fuck around, since Banjo's coming, if they put Diddy Kong Racing, that might be my day. I might just go.
That's another good one. No, there's a lot. N64 has a lot of ones that I'm like.
That I still remember some of the cheat codes too. Oh man.
Are you in the game?
Oh man, that might be the day. I might even try and get the hardest character again. Go through the time trials. I might just do that again. I might stream all of that. Oh man, that would be fun. Oh man,
go ahead and do that, man.
Don't fuck around. Just talk to Microsoft. Rare probably don't give a fuck. They're not doing anything with that. Just do it. Just let it loose. Just let loose the OG N64 version of Diddy Kong Racing. And that
they'll be right on
online. Holy shit, that's a dub. Just fix everything else. But man, damn.
Cool, man.
Sorry about
that. Mario Party's dope. Only gripe I have is that you can't play as Boo. Maybe you will in the future, but right now you can't.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a DLC thing they're trying to come with. And
man,
but maybe you'll get lucky, Ian. Maybe it'll be something that comes with having the expansion pass.
Oh yeah.
I think that's one of the things we just have to consider. And I know people weren't happy with the price. We talked about it before, but I just think just give it time. All these little DLC things like that, like little characters and skins. I just wonder if you guys say, hey, look, we got the pass. We gave them a year. I gave them a year for it already, right? Like it's just like, yo, let's see where it goes. Let's just see.
I mean, I still think that's very likely of them to do like DLC just through the membership, just because I mean the Animal Crossing stuff.
Yeah, they started out.
I mean, I actually played a little bit of it, but that was only because Tree said in one of the chats that like there's these vines you can get that grow on cliffs. You can find them. That's kind of dope. I have them on my island now. But she said there's some there. And when I went there, I saw them all in the background. I picked them up, but I couldn't leave the island. So I did one, like the first time doing someone's home or whatever. And I was like, oh, it was okay. It was cool. I see the appeal, but I'm never going.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, so cool. Mario Superstars. Definitely gonna watch out for that to go on sale. I want to pick that up. Okay. Another remaster here, GTA Trilogy Remastered or Definitive Edition, whatever they call it now. The trilogy is out, and it's all over the place.
The port sucks.
Opinions,
but they
mixed opinions. Well, the port on Switch is just a mess, but
the port everywhere sucks. I'm telling.
That's
bad
true.
Everywhere. It's bad.
Switch seems a little extra bad, but
yeah, it's because it's the Switch.
It's because it's the Switch.
But
lower power.
It's not great anywhere. It's not great anywhere. I hear y'all. I hear all of that. I'm probably still gonna buy this anyway after they do some updates and some fixing. And
I mean, I think that's how everybody is. That's how I am. I'm not getting it like 60 right now. Now, for people that get it, they're having fun. I get it.
But I was never gonna give them 60, so I don't feel like a hypocrite. I was never considering giving them $60 for this game. I was always this was one of those games like I told y'all earlier, $40. Like, okay, 40
footage before it released. That's usually a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
I said that before. I was like, I said this rollout seems sus, but we'll see. And now we saw. But I mean, the actual game itself, the games themselves are still the games, so you can still find fun in that. It's just the little things here and there.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's just weirdness here, all over the place. They can fix it.
Yeah, man. I say if you're interested, just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit. Or if you really just want to play right now, then do your thing. Nobody's judging you. Just know that there might be little things here that are going to bother you, annoy you. You know, all the cheats are still in there and stuff, or most of them are in there. So, you know, a lot of cool cheats, and they're still fun. I know you can still have fun playing this game for sure. Just know
Yeah,
that
it's
there
still
might
the
be
old school
some
game.
little things here or there that might be a little frustrating or annoying. And eventually, I would assume that they're going to update and edit this stuff so that, you don't have as much of that, and it's a better experience. So,
Man, just wait for a discount. For real rap. If you already got it now and you enjoying it, fantastic, great.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto's go on discount quite frequently.
yeah, they do. I think that
Oh, yeah,
Trilogy
they
will go on
do.
discount quickly by
That one will,
maybe even
for
by
sure.
Black Friday. But if not Black Friday, definitely by around the Christmas season, we'll see that go on sale. Even if you have a digital, I think we'll see them go on sale. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. If that's what you are looking for. Okay. And last thing we got for console T, we got to see the trailer for Spider-Man joining the Avengers game. He hopped in, got to interact with all the characters that are currently in the game, and we got to see Spider-Man coming to the PS5 and PS4 versions of Marvel's Avengers. Yeah, I mean, that's it. It was a cool little trailer. Don't get me wrong. I like the trailer. It was a cool sequence. It was fun to see. But I think that because the rest of the game has had such a mixed response still, even with updates and time going by, I think that a lot of the hype for this has kind of died down a little bit. Because when we saw Black Panther, I felt like a lot of people were still like, oh, this still looks really cool. I might not play it, might think this game sucks, but this looks cool. Spider-Man, I saw some of that.
Said that.
I saw some of that, but it was just like it didn't seem as hype, and as makes sense, the Xbox guys didn't seem as bothered because it's like, yeah, man, that game's not that great anyway. So I get why people don't care, but that game is always on sale. I think as the holidays and stuff approach, we'll get even better sales on it. And like I said, no, it's not an amazing game. No, it wasn't perfect when I played the beta. I know there's been updates and changes, but there's an interesting little story being told through that game if you want to play it for that. And the missions are fun enough. It feels a little bit like not Titanfall, Anthem. Feels a little bit like Anthem. You're doing some missions in between. You're going out there and you're fighting and you're doing stuff. But you got more, obviously there's more diversity because the heroes are more different than the Anthem suits were. So it's just, it is cool. There is something there. I just don't think you'd want to pay full price for that experience. And then put in the T'Challa stuff and the Peter Parker stuff. I think you have the basis of a fun time if you don't pay full price. So, look cool though. I don't know what y'all think.
It was cool. Like, kind of standard Spider-Man fare. Find a bunch of goons in like an alleyway in the city, probably New York City. Or it is New York City. Yeah, I mean, look good. Like, his suit is a little different, as with all of these games nowadays. Different twists on the suit, less radical changes as that we like Insomniac's Spider-Man games now. It's like it still has a lot of the red and blues. I think black. There's more black in like I think the palms and stuff like that. There's like black in the interior of his like the hands and stuff like that. Whatever. And there's other little things I could go on about, but overall, his look looks good to me. I'm just curious how exactly they're gonna do his combat. How is the story missions gonna operate? I believe he's gonna come out. I think they said towards the end of this month. I could be a little wrong, but I know it's in November. I think I excuse me. Wow, perfect. I know it's November. But yeah, I just want to see more and see how it is. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I mean, it's on Game Pass now, like Avengers itself on PC, but it's like 150 gigs. No,
that's a big problem too.
No, I'm not doing. No, I'm not doing it. Like, I'd rather just wait for it to be cheaper, like very like dirt cheap, like super dirt cheap on PlayStation to even entertain the idea.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm probably at a max of like maybe $15 on that one. Like $15, it goes on sale on the right payday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm willing to hop in. I give it a shot, throw it in the backlog. I might do that. And if it comes with DLC or anything like that too, if it comes with any of that, then I could see myself doing it. They probably won't. I could see them probably keeping the DLC or whatever, the Ultimate Edition, probably at like 20 at the lowest. But if you just want to grab that and then grab the DLCs, if you get more invested, then you can do that too. Or wait till the base game goes real dirt cheap, like under $10. and then it's up to you. But yeah, Spider-Man joining Avengers game
He's
officially
here.
now.
You heard it here
Officially.
first. Literally, you heard it here first. Don't
Yeah.
forget that.
That is true. All right, guys. Last topic for today, which don't get me wrong, it's not a small one. Last but not least, as they say. We had the Disney Plus Day event, and they went kind of crazy. I don't know why these companies are so invested on doing these things like in the middle of people's work days, as if we don't have jobs or anything to do. I mean, yeah, Friday is better than not, but still, niggas still gotta work.
It's technically their work day, but I also don't work on.
Well, yeah, but y'all supposed to plan this so that more people can see this as it's happening. But regardless, we don't care about our jobs, so we follow this stuff throughout the day anyway. But yeah, so Disney Plus Day, they went crazy. Gerard, Gerard was the one who was able to kind of keep up with most of this throughout the day. So I just let Gerard kind of walk us through.
Unfortunately, I was doing a bunch of desk work anywhere. So all right, cool. Let me pull it up real quick. Why don't I have this up?
Dockey.
What the heck? Yeah, I gotta pull up that Dockey.
The Dockey, son. You feel me? Like,
Dockey. We're making this a thing,
bro.
For sure.
Pull up the Dockey, son. What a Dockey. Oh, this nigga ain't got no Dockey, son.
I wish a nigga would.
Well, nigga ain't gonna have no Dockey, bro.
You're coming at me crazy about some Dockey.
Isn't Dockey like a brand of jeans or something? Hold on.
Dockers.
I mean, or Dickies.
Dickies.
For like the work.
Bro, y'all don't call Dockers Dockies up top?
They might. I don't fucking know.
They might.
They might. It ain't got nothing to do with me though.
He said, who? Not I.
Hey, nah, there really is something called a Dockey, so you can make a dock faster.
Right.
All right. Anyways, yeah. Sorry.
All right, cool. Yeah. I pull up the little recap. I'm gonna see if I can go from like Disney, Pixar up. What? Okay. So, I think okay. All right, cool. So, Disney side of stuff. Okay. So, actually, before we do that, are we gonna talk about the stuff we're really interested to talk about, or you want me to go over everything?
No. We're talking about the stuff that's why. So on the docket, I just put the stuff that I highlighted, and then that's what I said. Like, go through it, and then if there's anything else in there that you like just wanted to highlight or say something about, go ahead. But
we'll go top to bottom as I see here. As a matter of fact, all right. So yeah, for Star Wars, one of the main things that they talked about. Why did they close that? Is the Obi-Wan series. They gave a little more behind the scenes stuff on it. Gave some concept pictures. Gave idea of Obi-Wan and supposed to be between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope, right? It has to be, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be more of that era, more or less.
Yeah, I was asking Gerard earlier if we might see Ahsoka in this.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
Well. Oh wait, no. I'm tripping. Yes, I do think she'll show up. Actually, I think they said she has like. I don't think she'll be like a big player, but like kind of how she showed up in Mandalorian. Well, she showed up a little more often in Mandalorian, but I think she could show up for an episode or something like that, at least, or a little cameo. I think she'll do that, or at least it'll be like a thing where maybe they're on the same planet and they can sense each other, her and Anakin, or her and Vader, but she doesn't. She's not sure what it is or something like that, or it could be something like that. I could see them. They could be passing on ships. I can sense them there.
Wild.
It could be that.
Yeah.
It could be that. That'll be really cool.
I sense bitch meat over there.
Yeah, I sense a bitch ass traitor ass nigga over there. Who that?
Nigga over there.
All black and shit.
But yeah, obviously the coolest thing about that, they confirmed for us that we're gonna see Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader lightsaber battle.
Rematch, boys.
And we're gonna see the rematch. Hayden Christensen is coming back to play Vader. So we've seen a lot of pictures and stuff. The pictures, I mean, look great. If you see the pictures and everything, like I'm telling you, this shit looks like it's gonna be it could be the Mandalorian on steroids, bro. Like,
I think it will be actually.
Yeah, kind of probably.
Like, this looks like it's gonna be that one, and with Vader actually being involved, anything with Vader is gonna be epic. It's gonna feel epic. It's gonna feel intimidating. Like Vader showing up he's Darth Vader, bro. This nigga don't play, bro. He don't joke about it. He could just catch your neck and kill you off the rip if he want to. That's the crazy thing, because sometimes he'll really just be talking to his ops, bro. He'll just be having a casual conversation with you, and then he'll just be talking, and then he'll be like, "But yo, I could kill you now, though. Like now that I've used you for whatever I needed, I could just I could have read your mind too, but I ain't do that. So now thanks for telling me. Now I can snap your neck without moving a muscle." Like,
what was that? What was that game? That last Star Wars game from EA.
Jedi Fallen Order.
I think that was like the first time I fully felt the gravity of what it means to be near that nigga.
That nigga is something different.
At the end when you fight him. I was like,
spoilers, guys.
Oops, my bad.
I'm kidding.
I feel like that's all right.
I'm just someone is gonna be like, "Hey man, I'm just playing this for the first time, even though it's been out for 3 years."
You don't really fight him. You kind of just play through that shit. You're not fighting.
What you know?
Oh man. Hey, look. You're pressing buttons to move forward. Yeah.
Have we gotten any closer? I don't know if we've actually.
That shit felt helpless, man. I feel like a helpless situation.
Oh well, you fought him in a Lego game before, yeah. Fought him in a Lego game. That's it.
You fight him in one of the fight him in Soul Calibur 4.
Oh God, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yoda's
Yoda
around, broken ass.
Oh, Ian, I used to fuck you up with Yoda.
Because that nigga was impossible to hit.
Yes, hell yeah.
He's tiny.
Don't care. Bing, 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 bing. That was crazy. Oh, now I want to see if I can play Soul Calibur 4 somewhere, because that shit was wild. Because oh my goodness, Yoda really just used to bounce around the map, bro. The stage, it didn't make a difference.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I was a drop remembering that one.
Star Wars Mickey.
Because I remember back in college, Soul Calibur 4 was like in the rotation like 10 years ago.
Yeah, we used to run
we used to play that shit. We used to play that shit for real. But yeah, that Obi-Wan series, that looks like it's gonna be really dope. I think Ahsoka could show up. I hope she does. And it'll probably even be she probably will. I'm actually gonna say she's definitely gonna show up, because Hayden Christensen is also gonna be in the Ahsoka series, doing Darth Vader as well, and maybe even in flashbacks as Anakin. So I would assume
that'll be, man.
So
man.
So now that we know that, I would assume Ahsoka does show up here somewhere to give us that kind of lead into the Ahsoka series that we'll eventually get.
Finally getting closure on that story.
This shows me a slam dunk, bro. Like, there's no way it won't be. It's gonna be.
So yeah.
I
don't see how they miss with this.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I mean, I think they're gonna give us a date in the next coming months. Well, I'm sure it's in the first half of next year for sure. I think it's I think it's gonna air right after Boba Fett. So I guess whenever Book of Boba Fett ends.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna roll into this, because I know they've been filming this show. They've been shooting for this.
Yeah, they've been shooting for a while now. And I guess just to roll it in, since you mentioned it there, they also showed us the book because I want to go back and then make the point that I kind of have there under Obi-Wan real quick. But they also showed us the Book of Boba Fett stuff that came out. It was a lot. It really wasn't like too much to it. It was just like some more background stuff. We know it's going to be like a short series, like a special series or whatever. So yeah, nothing. Like I said, nothing crazy to it. But just more into that. It was another cool trailer they had for that. It was a really dope trailer. With that being said, Star Wars had the ability to do what the MCU was doing years ago. They just didn't, because they ain't got no vision, and that shit is annoying.
No pun intended.
Like y'all see Star Wars visions, right? In case you didn't catch what I was doing when I said they have no vision. Okay.
No, we've been caught.
I'm a rapper for real in my head, bro. And if y'all don't know, like now I get why rappers sound. You heard what I said? I said if the mac and the cheese give you the mac and the cheese, like bro, if you didn't, because sometimes y'all niggas don't be listening. I have to like double back for you. Anyways, but no,
that actually made sense too. That's crazy.
Come on. But anyways, the Star Wars could have been the MCU, bro.
It really
easily if they had some balls. They just didn't have it. They don't have it. And now they're trying to create this this universe across all these different medias and trying to get people back into it. And you see them now trying to do it because they saw some niggas who had the heart and had the vision to try some shit and do it. They saw that work, and now they're willing to do it. Now they're seeing the fruitfulness of letting some of these other people's visions for characters and random people in the world, because Star Wars doesn't really have any continuity unless all you care about is the Skywalkers. That's the only thing you have to care about. There's a vast universe of Star Wars with vast amounts of random types of aliens and different races of creatures and whatever all across the galaxy. You can make anything you want in this universe, and you can make it make sense. Anything. Literally anything. It is as close to a blank canvas of a universe as you can get. There are basic rules amongst the universe, and then everything else is free game. How did George Lucas not turn this into the MCU off the jump? Tripping, bugging. I think it's crazy, and I think more people need to be honest about, yes, some of the movies are good. Yes, we love the nostalgia, yada, whatever, but they fucked up. They dropped the ball. And I'm glad that we're seeing it pop back up now. We're seeing them give us games. They're giving us shows. They're giving us all this stuff. It's dope now, but they dropped the ball on this. Star Wars could have been the MCU. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Oh, well.
That's it. That's it on Star
Never,
Wars for me.
kind of. All right, cool. Yeah, so that was the Star Wars. They came through with that stuff, so that's great. It's probably gonna be yeah. Boba Fett this December, and then I'm gonna guess Obi-Wan is in March. I'm gonna just throw it out there. March, April. I think it's spring. But all right, cool. So and then of our list of stuff we want to talk about, let's get into the Marvel stuff. Marvel came through a bit more than I expected. They came through, they had like a trailer that showed like more recent projects of this year, and they showed like glimpses of stuff in the future. They showed pretty much like a teaser trailer for Moon Knight, and boy, oh boy, we got a little glimpses of Mark Spector. Actually, like we hear two different voices, him talking to himself, him like, I don't know, which one am I? Is every waking moment, and this is this, and show him in a fucking
feels like a dream.
Rundown bathroom, just punching the shit out of somebody. They like are teasing the suit. He's showing like running on the buildings at night with the crescent moon. I was like, yeah.
The suit looked crazy. Suit looked crazy.
Bro,
crazy good.
Shoot is, man, that Moon Knight suit's gonna be.
Yeah, that should look nice.
I fucking love it. I mean, there's slightly different depictions of it. There's like the really clean, all white, pristine look from the comics, and then there's some runs where and this is the look they're doing for the show. They have like he's more like supposed to represent more of a mummified bandage.
Yeah,
look.
mummified. Yeah.
Yes, because he gets that power from the moon god Khonshu. So man, this is gonna be flames. I can't wait to learn more. It looks really good. It's got Oscar Isaac is Mark Spector.
I might have even catch the voice change.
Yeah, now you hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, like once you see it again, you're like, whoa, it's just so smooth. And then like there's subtle stuff where like he's like looking at his reflection like inside. He walks forward, but the reflection still stares. I'm like, these little details, bro. These little details. They
all of that. I saw all, bro.
They're going off on this show. They're gonna go off, bro.
Fire. The Moon Knight is gonna be that shit. Like
this is a show, man. This is wild.
I can't wait. Because like I didn't know about Moon Knight. I'll give a little brief history before we continue. I didn't know about Moon Knight until I played a Spider-Man game back in 2009. PS3 called Spider-Man. Why am I free? Oh, Spider-Man Web of Shadows. And the whole gist of that game, that was kind of like the first, like before we started getting more of the Insomniac Spider-Mans and everything. That was like the first one since like the Spider-Man 2 and Ultimate Spider-Man, the GameCube PS2 days where I was, oh yeah, this is a good one too. And it had to deal with like Venom taking over everyone and symbiote, and you had your black suit. You can switch on the fly between red suit, black suit. You had different moves and stuff. But one of the characters that was in that game was Moon Knight, and you can either have him be kind of like he'd be like an ally depending on your kind of role. It was kind of like Infamous, where like the black suit was literally like evil Cole and red suit was literally just good Cole. That's literally like that's pretty much how the premise of the game was. But his character was cool as hell. He was like kind of brooding, kind of mysterious, kind of operated his own code, but was ready to throw hands when needed. And you actually have to fight him a couple times. Man, he just was. That character is fucking cool. So since then, I became a bigger fan of the character, and I can't wait to see the glow up that the MCU is going to give to him. And this we're going to get into more of the supernatural side of Marvel too. This is going to be fire.
Yes, 100%. You're going to make me want to look up this game and play it now, just because Moon Knight's in it.
Man, I fucking that game is like hard to get. I don't think it's even like on like
it's on Windows apparently.
Yeah, I remember reading. There's a
PS2,
PC version,
360,
but it's
DS, and
gone.
PS3.
Yeah, it's actually a really fun game. That's
Yeah,
the game I
I
would
wonder if they
like.
made that available anyway. It might be on like PlayStation Now or something like that.
It's not.
It's
I
not on
checked.
PlayStation Now or anything.
I believe me. I've checked it because I've gone through something like this where I'm like, oh man, I missed that game, and it's not.
That's so sad.
That's some of my favorite like depictions of like Marvel villains and characters, in my opinion. That's like the coolest Vulture's ever looked. If you look up how Vulture looked in that game and how you fight him, fire. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's another day. And then
Oh.
later
You can buy a Windows version of it for like $3 on Amazon and $4 on Amazon. Yeah,
really?
it's a physical copy. There's 2 in stock.
Oh, wow.
It's buy it used right now for no, my bad. No, it's not $3.99. That is delivery cost. It is $87.97.
Well,
they did a very good job of hiding that price on the side. I didn't even see that shit. I was
stark difference, a huge contrast.
It's like my
Maybe
apologies.
a little more expensive than you thought.
I think I misspoke.
You think?
Yeah, no. That's crazy.
Man, I'm gonna find a way to play it again.
Yeah, that's a good game. That looks cool. That looks interesting, man.
Great game. It's a fun game. Okay. Then they showed She-Hulk, which was great too, because I'm excited for She-Hulk as well. They gave a tease of, so they showed her as like a regular Jennifer Walters. She's a lawyer and everything. She's kind of like the OG fourth wall breaking Marvel character before Deadpool, making all the vulgar jokes and all that. She's kind of did it more like a classy kind of cheesy, like campy comic book way, but also kind of classy type of way. We kind of saw in this trailer where like, so 2 things that was really interesting in the little glimpse we saw. We're showing her day-to-day life, and they showed her like jumping down, but we only saw like the back part of her. We didn't see her face or anything.
Yeah.
But it looks like what they're going for with this, and this is pretty much exactly what I wanted them to do for She-Hulk depiction. She's gonna be all green, of course. I don't know. I'm guessing they're gonna have her go back and forth in the show, unless they're gonna just do the green all the time. But what it looks like they're gonna do, they have her as more of the toned, really strong version. Her not like really like buff,
lanky. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of like lanky, and she's gonna grow a bit because she does have growth, like how Bruce Banner and Hulk does as well. Yeah. So I think that's what they're going for with that, and that's gonna be cool.
I think that's gonna be part of her arc in the show. Like the vibe I got was like she'll be like, as she's like, as she learns to control the Hulk shit and everything, and then like, come to acceptance and everything. And I think she'll probably have that, that initial fear, especially like with everything that, Hulk has been through, Bruce Banner has been through. She's probably like, I don't want to be judged or seen this way and whatever. But she still wants to help people and stuff. And then she realizes, well, maybe I can even bridge a gap. Like I'm a lawyer. People respect me. I'm a respected lawyer. I can, if I show up as a green Hulk, I'm still that lawyer. I can, so I think that'll be part of her.
You've nailed Jennifer Walters' She-Hulk character. There you go. That's what makes her great, bro. That's literally what makes her great. The dynamic. That's what makes her great. It's like,
and
unlike
doesn't
Bruce
that open
Banner,
up a lot of the acceptance from like, because once she comes out and she's like, hey, I'm a superhero, this and that, whatever.
Yeah.
But that can also open the door for people with mutant powers and mutant genes to feel more comfortable to come out maybe in a post-credit scene.
Hey,
Feige, hire me, bro. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Just get me.
Feige got it under control, man.
Hey, Ian.
They are giving.
Nigga can't even just hype me up. Yeah, get my nigga, man. Nothing. He's like, nah. He don't need your weak ass ideas. He knew that already. Okay, nigga, damn.
He didn't know this. Hey, man, look.
Boost myself up a little. This nigga.
They're gonna give us the mutants on their time. They know. I think they know what they're doing. They're gonna give us the mutants on their time. But and they showed a clip which was really cool. Well, I think it's cool just because whatever. But basically, it was like it showed Bruce Banner as Professor Hulk.
Oh yeah,
and he's explaining like, oh yeah, usually the trigger that pretty much explained to her in the clips like, hey, the trigger you have to have really anger or fear, like a strong emotion. But the one thing is his arm is no longer broken or is not in that cast anymore. So what I think they're gonna do in this show too, which I don't think they've really done at all since they've had Mark Ruffalo be Hulk and the Avengers and all that stuff, kind of circumventing the Universal movie stuff or whatever. I think they're gonna actually talk about actual Hulk gamma radiation stuff again. That's been missing from the MCU it's been missing since that first Hulk movie, like years and years and years ago. So I think they're gonna actually talk about how like the gamma radiation can actually be part of the healing factor and stuff like that. Cause like that was off, but I'm not gonna lie. In game, he was like, "Oh, I'm in a cast," and I'm like, "That's
Doesn't make
I
sense.
mean, I get it. I get it. You use a cosmic power to bring everyone back, but at the same time, you're Hulk. Like you should be healing immediately because of the gamma radiation. But whatever. Hopefully they kind of go through that.
But I guess you can kind of justify it a little bit, right? Just because like you just said, right? Like it's a massive cosmic power. Maybe you can suspend your belief to say like, okay, maybe he'd heal from anything else really quick, but this is gonna take him a little bit longer to heal from, I can believe that if they sell it to me that way.
I think I just need them to sell it to me. That's all.
I can suspend my belief for that. I can give them.
There's a lot of Hulk work they gotta do. But so they showed that, and they also showed her Jen Walters in like her regular form, which is I think it showed the contrast that she's definitely shorter right now. When Hulk is Hulk, he's bigger. That. And they showed a clip later on in that sizzle reel that's on Disney Plus app where like she's stepping out of a car. It looked like she's going to some event or some red carpet thing, and she's wearing the dress. So that leads me to think that she might be permagreen, which is how she is a lot of the time. She's just permagreen, and she just has her power. And, early on, they had some the earlier comics where she would do the transformation from like her regular skin tone to green and get bigger. But they might keep her permagreen here. But that's cool. I'm excited for She-Hulk. She-Hulk's awesome. Great character. And they showed a bit of Miss Marvel. So I'm still kind of unsure what to think about Miss Marvel because they're pretty much changing up a lot of her power set. I think she's gonna be stronger than what she is in the comic. So I think they kind of showed it in the little trailer. It's really quick. You have to look at it. So in the comics, she's an Inhuman, which is like another form of like kind of mutant, but it's like they have a different reasoning of why they're this form, have different powers or whatever. But in the comics, she has the Embiggen power, which is where she can stretch the arm, she can get huge, and she can throw her fist, kind of like Mr. Fantastic. But what I've been reading and hearing about and how they're going to introduce her in the MCU, her powers can be more like a projection thing, like a purplish projection power. Like she'll be able to throw fists and kicks and stuff like that, or project like constructs almost. And I think in that tail, if y'all remember the tail end of that trailer,
that's why they were calling her a Purple Lantern.
Yes. Yeah, you've probably seen that too. Yeah, that's what some people have are in the know. That's how people are describing it. Like,
so she's not going to be stretchy. She's going to be projecting.
Projecting fists and stuff. So it's like I'm not sure.
I think I understand why they did that.
I think I know why they're doing it
because of Fantastic Four running around the corner.
Exactly. Yeah, I think they're doing that for when they do introduce Reed Richards. It's not gonna. And then also Marvel, as much as well as they're doing now, Marvel is still very tight about that Inhuman show that was on ABC years ago. They're still very tight about Inhumans. I don't think they want to do anything with Inhumans for the foreseeable future. And I think they're axing out the Inhuman origin part as well. I think they're completely axing that shit out. So I think that's why they're kind of tweaking some things to where, but I think overall this will make her a stronger character, kind of like how Shang-Chi, where traditionally he's just a martial arts character. But in the movie, man's got the 10 rings, and their 10 rings are going crazy doing Dragon Ball Z shit everywhere.
I think Marvel might be the only people that takes the source material and makes it better.
Depending on who you ask.
Yeah, depends. Yeah, because I mean, I know some people that are not too big of. They're not super big. Well, yeah, that, but they're not for Miss Marvel in general. They're just not super into the changes, at least the suspected changes. Or I just know people that just aren't fans of the character at all. But whatever, that's opinion.
But you know what? Oh my bad. What are you saying?
Well, I was gonna say, I was kind of confused when I saw the preview and I saw that she didn't have the stretchy powers. I was like, am I remembering something wrong?
Yeah, but I guess like the stretchy powers.
I did too. It was quirky, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of torn.
In Marvel's Avengers, you can play with her with the stretchy powers.
Right, and her character is actually good, based off a little bit played in the demo way back. Yeah, man, that show, I don't think it's gonna be bad, but I'm not sure with the pennant yet. Maybe it's because I'm just not super up on Miss Marvel Kamala Khan. Any listeners or viewers, please comment how you feel about what they've shown, what you've heard about Miss Marvel so far. We'd be curious for sure. But those are 3 brand new things. Or no, actually, I'm tripping. No, they showed they talked about Secret Invasion, and they showed a split second of like Nick Fury like looking at the camera. He doesn't have an eye patch on. He's got like this old gray beard, which might just be Sam Jackson's actual beard. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, so it looks something like that. That's all they show. They even show any other character. They just show them like looking at the screen. And that's it. But as far as that, a bunch of the new projects, which are really cool to see. They announced a new Spider-Man animated series called Spider-Man Freshman Year, which is supposed to be in his MCU Spider-Man. So that's really cool. They didn't confirm like if Tom Holland's gonna voice him. He more likely will. But at the same time,
Yeah, I couldn't see why he
we
wouldn't.
got MCU Spider-Man and What If. So I guess it depends. But overall, it's gonna be that same character.
But he wasn't. What if Spider-Man wasn't Tom though?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that wasn't voiced by Tom Holland, but that was still the same.
Well, it wasn't voiced by him either, but it also didn't look like him.
No. But well, the point I'm making is that like that's the MCU Spider-Man. So I'm saying it's like even though this is gonna be an MCU Spider-Man project of like the actual prequel of him, like as soon as he got his powers, I don't know if it's gonna still be voiced by Tom Holland. That makes sense. Like,
Okay,
it's not gonna have the actor tied to him, or maybe not even the look. But we don't know. All they show is a logo. We didn't see anything about it. And I think they just say it's in the future. Oh god, I don't remember which year. Maybe 2023, maybe. But I don't think they put a year on it yet.
Is this gonna be a kid show or is it gonna be like
we don't know yet.
Watch
But
it
since
either way,
it's gonna
nigga.
be
The fuck?
I don't know, man. But there's a bunch of these Spider-Man shows, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but I think this one is
also-
gonna be a mix more.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like a more all ages type thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. I think it'll be an all ages show. Like I think it's gonna be kind of like the high school. What I'm expecting, since we're talking about freshman year, I think it's gonna be kind of like how the parts of Spider-Man Homecoming were, the high school parts, but more of the oh no, I'm learning my power type thing that we didn't really see because we know that story. We're probably gonna see Uncle Ben get smoked. Not probably. We are gonna see Uncle Ben smoked in episode 1, 100%. So that's gonna happen for sure. But yeah, so that's cool to see that a new Spider-Man animated show. That's cool to see. And it's done by Marvel Studios themselves. It's not by Marvel Studios themselves. That's cool. Agatha Harkness from WandaVision, as we all know, Agatha all along. She got a show confirmed. They didn't give a date, but they said it's called Agatha House of Harkness.
That's gonna be a smash.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's really cool. I don't know what to expect from it outside.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
it'll be good, I'm sure.
More magic users floating around, so that's always a good time to potentially see more Doctor Strange or any other Sorcerer Supremes or any other magic users in the MCU. So
yeah, they'll try to justify her. Are they gonna do backstory or?
Yeah, I think they said they're gonna like talk about like the Salem witch trials and all that stuff, like when she got caught and all that stuff. And
yeah, that's true.
I think they did say that they were gonna like focus on a lot of that stuff, or I don't know if that'll be the whole premise of the show or if that'll just be like flashbacks or whatever. I don't think they're gonna be like justifying what she did in WandaVision necessarily, because I think, not to say they justified it, but they gave us her reasoning for doing it in that show. So unless they're as stupid as they are with Sam, then I think they'll just
oh boy.
But I think they're gonna do the same thing. I think they're gonna do something. I think they're gonna do something where it's like that's on the side, like hey, she was doing, but she'll have other motivations going around.
One of the coolest announcements from this, I was super unexpected for me at least. They announced, I think it's gonna be either a continuation. I think it's a continuation or a revival of that 90s X-Men cartoon, and they're calling it X-Men 97. They just showed the logo and the main cast, so that's really dope. That's actually fire. And I saw a couple people on YouTube, saw a couple people on Twitter, like the original actress who played Rogue, in that she's like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait for you guys to hear my voice again." And I was like, "Yo, that's crazy. That's actually really dope." Because like I think I told y'all this already in the chat beforehand, but I never watched the X-Men show growing up. Just like I don't know where it aired. I think I don't know where it aired. It was probably Fox.
I think it was Fox. Yeah, like
it was Fox.
Didn't watch it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think like some of the cartoon Fox stuff, I don't know. weird. I'm not sure, but I just missed it. Basically, I missed it. I knew about the Juggernaut bitch memes; those are hilarious. But the actual cartoon, I never really watched it until 2 years ago when Disney Plus came out, and they actually had them all on there. So I watched it. I haven't finished them, but I've gone through like 3 seasons.
Fire.
It's still really good. It's just you just have to put yourself in how the 90s did cartoons.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
If you're outside,
you have to watch it in context, of course. Yeah.
The way the talking stuff is, like Wolverine calling Gambit, the Cajun is here. Like it's good, man. It's like, all right, listen, Dumbo. We gotta do things this. Oh man, it's great. That show's great.
I'm glad Gambit's gonna get some screen time, man, because that was my favorite character.
That's your guy. That's Ian's guy right there, Gambit.
Guy, man.
Nightcrawler, my boy, I can't wait. But yeah, so this is really cool.
Too. Y'all know it's all about Wolverine though.
Oh yeah, it's all about the homie.
It's all about Wolverine.
for sure. I think it's really cool.
Story.
I don't care. I don't care if he's the most. They made him OP and all types of. When they make him OP when they feel like it.
Yeah, basically.
I don't care.
I
don't care if he's the most popular. And I guess that's me too, because I'm a big Batman fan too. So I guess
he's the face of the X-Men. It's like
really
every time you think of the first, like I'm sure he's gonna be the very first movie they introduce. They're gonna have Logan walk up and you see claws come out. We're all gonna lose our fucking minds. And then there we go.
Wolverine anything is tap me in, bro.
They're gonna sneak him into like.
I'm playing that Midnight Suns game when it comes out just for Wolverine. I need to it's out already. I need to grab it. I'll probably grab it next week when it's not out yet.
No, it's not out yet.
What game am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what it was.
Yes.
Midnight Suns, when that comes out, I need it because
I'm gonna
get that off rip because people already telling me they like Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm gonna get that to play it. But then when Midnight Suns comes out, I'm gonna play that because I want to play as Wolverine, 100%. Wolverine in a new age video game. Oh yeah, please, quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Then he needs to get his own Spider-Man series.
100%. That happened. Yeah, so I think this is cool because I think this is the first like Marvel Studios project that's not like true. Like they're not pinning it as this is gonna be MCU stuff. It's literally just
it's just stuff.
Show.
Yeah, it's just a show, and their new episodes coming.
This new episode, I'm guessing they're gonna keep it the same animation style, but
I would assume
2020 whatever.
I would hope so. Don't fuck it up by.
I think they said that it's gonna be 2020. I think they did say that.
No, there was a. I don't remember. I gotta find it, but there was a date on it. I think it's in 2023. There was a date on that one for sure. It was. I don't know where it is, but it was a date.
So you gotta stay in good health 2023 at least.
You gotta make it that far. Yeah, 2023. Yeah,
you gotta make it that.
All right, I think that's the 1 year I can't remember.
No, but the problem with Marvel, the only issue with this is Marvel then made it hard for niggas to die, bro. I can't even go die because I'm a miss.
Yeah.
Niggas like, damn, bro. Like,
if I missed the new Wolverine casting,
you can't die now, man. You gotta hold on.
If I missed the new Wolverine casting, I'm losing it.
I'm losing next life. Fucking mad as hell.
Yo, God better have all these apps for free.
A good Fantastic Four movie, bro. I have to witness.
And I'm gonna miss it.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, that would be
playing with me, man. What I do? Come on.
Actual good Fantastic.
You sent me here to watch comic book movies, bro.
Right.
At least let me see them.
Yeah,
don't snatch it away from me.
Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch again. You got to see that. Right?
Come on.
Oh man, what if?
Bring him back.
If?
I'm gonna start a Twitter campaign for bring Michael B. Jordan back to the Fantastic Four.
Man,
how bad do you think he'll flame me?
Pun intended.
Flame on. Oh shit, bro. I already mentioned Secret Invasion. Marvel Zombies. They announced a Marvel Zombies project. Great, perfect. Man. We have a whole comic book series, whatever, mini series, limited run, whatever, short run, whatever you call it. Has a bunch of stories of these characters. Keep doing it. Do it. And we already saw Thanos was about to do some shit in that universe. So
yeah.
From the What If episode. So great. I'm happy. It's kind of what I wanted.
He's about to snap half and he's like, wait, y'all all need to go, actually.
We're all undead.
All of y'all.
Right. And it says to me animated. So it's probably be the same What If studio doing this.
Yeah.
But, no date. So we have no clue when that's coming, but that's cool. And I think that was the last of the new Marvel things they announced in this. The rest was just kind of like logo updates or reminders of like the I Am Groot show. Ironheart got a new logo.
Ironheart getting her own show, man.
She got a logo that looks dope. Hey, we didn't talk about it real quick, but the She-Hulk logo is
Yeah, so
interesting. And I saw a
so-
lot of people saying they're trying to make the she her. I don't know. It looks like it looks like when they do
really?
the
Oh,
little,
now that's a fucking.
I saw that narrative. I'm just saying I saw it. I saw it.
That-
I'm just saying.
that
I don't know
person-
if that's what they're going for at all, but it does kind of
So,
look like when
when
people
I
put
saw
their
it-
pronouns.
When I saw
does.
like the video and I saw a flash on the screen, I immediately thought this is a worse logo. I
Yeah,
still
it's
think
not,
that.
it's a weird.
However,
logo.
well, I think they're going for it because it's going to be kind of like a it's going to be like a law. I think
Yeah,
it's
like
going
a
to be
Law and
they're
Order
going for
type
the they're
CSI.
kind of going to lean into the campy like Law and Order cheesy
Yeah.
comedy stuff of it. And that's why it looks like a generic ass ABC like
Yes. And I think it's okay. I think it'll work out. I think it's one of those things that when we see
if they
it
write it
before
correctly,
the
it will
episodes,
work out.
it'll make sense. I think seeing the logo on its own is like that looks weird. But
Yes.
once you see it with the show and like the intro and how it
Mhm.
works, I think it'll be like, oh,
Mhm.
this fits. Like this makes sense.
Yes.
Because even like
Yeah.
the skyline, the city skyline backdrop
It's
on
just,
it and all
bruh,
that, it just feels very like,
it's
oh,
so,
they're gonna hit like that. Yeah, it just
Um,
looks like, oh, this is the ABC Law and
yeah,
Order,
it
whatever
looks
you want to
like
call it.
bro.
Yeah,
It's just crazy.
so I get it.
It's the shade she works for and all that stuff. I don't know. Once they do
Shade
another
she
full
works for.
show, once they do like a full like trailer and they give more of how the show will go, it'll win people out more. Because I did see some people were like, oh, this looks whack. What the fuck? Why is the logo looks like some cheap, Which I get. If you don't know much about it, yeah, that's fair to have. I like the old logo better, but that's who cares what I want.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think that's it for Marvel stuff for the Disney Plus day. The other two really cool things that we saw, we finally got a trailer for the new Proud Family show. I think it's a reboot. I think it is a reboot.
No,
right?
it's a reboot. Yeah, they're
It's a
picking
reboot,
up from where they left
But
off. Yeah,
okay, cool. Yeah,
the reboot. It's not like a
I think
remake. It's a reboot.
I think they're aging.
They're aging people up. Penny got aged up. I think I don't know if
Penny
she's
is
in
aged up a
college
bit.
or she's.
She might be a senior in high school.
Or maybe they made her a senior in high school, but I feel like she's older. Or maybe the series is supposed to get her through some of that time. I don't know. Depends. We have to see exactly what, because she does look older, but she doesn't look that much older than she was when we were watching the original show. So instead of being in like whatever that was, middle school up to like maybe her freshman year of high school was the show went maybe. I thought she did go to high school in the show originally.
I thought they were like in ninth grade or whatever. I could be just.
Was
That
she in
just
ninth
tells
grade
me
the whole time?
that
I thought she was in middle school, and then I thought there was a whole episode about her going to high school, like preparing for high school. I thought there was a whole thing
you're
about
right.
that.
You know what? You're right. There was an episode about that because I think it was like, oh, she's doing good in grades or whatever, and she had the opportunity to go to ninth grade, high school early or something like that.
Was that what it was?
I think
That
so.
sounds right, maybe. And she
This
wanted
just
to go
gives-
be with older people. I just remember there's something like that. I remember there, and then it was like, but
They're all
obviously her
they did the
dad
whole
didn't
way
want her to go
taller
in there
thing.
because then she went to
Yeah.
high school and the boys started talking to her and all that. It was. I remember it being like a thing. I thought that was a thing. Could be
This
wrong.
just
Though. Don't
gives me
quote
an
me on it. But
excuse
this
to-
looks
this
great.
Just gives me an excuse to just watch the show.
Yeah, and now I got to go rewatch the Proud Family before
Mhm.
the reboot come out. There we go.
Yeah. But I think they're nailed. I mean, they've more than nailed the animation. It's the exact same art style. It's just they have more better lighting and shading on stuff. They have some different camera angles for certain stuff based off the little trailer. Overall, it's looking great. It's coming out February. I'm hyped for it. I mean, man, I don't talk about that much. Proud Family was definitely one of my favorite cartoons from that era.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on
Yeah,
Disney Channel. It was definitely one of the best things out then. So
Definitely.
you can tell they had the proper seasoning on that show.
Oh, facts.
Oh, yeah,
Black people was in the
That's
room
part about it.
for the Proud Family.
They was all in the room.
All in the
They
room.
made the table.
Yes.
They were the majority.
We can tell.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I can tell it looks like they still got it going with this one just based off the trailer.
man.
So yes, hell yeah, I need this. I'm gonna go back and watch the show. I'm gonna do that. And the other thing they just showed an image,
Yeah.
but they kind of reiterated the sequel of like the Princess and the Frog. I think they're just calling it Princess Tiana right now, or I think it's just called Tiana actually.
Mhm.
But it's basically gonna follow her after she like leaves New Orleans and kind of goes and like I can't remember what the exact I can't remember the exact little quick synopsis they made. Oh man, let me find it real quick. So I do want to read it. I think it does give context.
It just says that she's following a new thing and her New Orleans past isn't far behind.
Yeah, and they showed like a picture of her on the book, and I think she looks a little older here. I think she does. I can't tell if it's just the
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just a little hat she kind of has on and the gloves.
the hat.
and
It kind
whatever.
of looks like some 40s type thing or whatever.
Just look like
50s, whatever. Oh, now that's 2023 as well, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
I didn't know it was 2023.
yeah, it says on a new adventure, but like you said, okay, cool. Yeah, so that's great. More of Prince Tiana. I mean, I feel like it's overdue, but hey, whatever. We'll take it for right now. Yeah, so that's yeah, I think that's the main things I can think of. I mean, there's a couple
Main
of
highlights for us. I mean, there was other stuff, obviously, but stuff
they
that
announced a
we
new
don't
live action
care about.
Pinocchio, which is interesting because the last live action Pinocchio I remember was pretty fucking dark. like if that's on Disney Plus, then like, whoa, that movie was grim.
I'm very interested to see what they're gonna do with that. I said very interested. I'm just very curious. I'll say interested makes it seem like I want to rush to the theaters and see it. I don't, because honestly, I'm kind of tired of all of these live action Disney remakes. I'm done with it. I don't want to see them anymore. I don't need to see live action Peter Pan. I don't want to see. I'm over it. They're gonna do live action Cars. Like I don't want to see it, bro. I don't want to see it. But
glass traffic.
I mean, that nigga's crashing the shit. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. It's not gonna be anything.
Oh man, but yeah, that's
but
all
yeah,
I really think
live
of.
action. I don't know, but our guy Keegan Michael Key gonna be in there, so I don't know what he's gonna be doing, but he's gonna be in there. Tom Hanks. Somebody. I mean, it looks like a decent little lineup. Tom Hanks. I don't know some of these white people. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Keegan Michael Key.
Oh yeah, I know George.
Yeah, we know Jordan Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
He's Robin.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Christopher Nolan isn't perfect. Okay.
I mean, look, I enjoyed that movie.
We all did.
That could have been better, but you know what? That's fine. That was
my actual name is Robin. Yo, you dumbass. All right. Anyway,
yeah, I was definitely like
this is the stupidest shit I ever saw. But I have to admit that in the theaters, I lost it. I was like,
yes, he said it. Wait, he said it.
And it was only until like context hit me later. I was like, that shit was kind of stupid.
Yeah,
and it's only now that I'm like, all right.
It's when you walk out of the theater, you kind of come down from the movie hype.
From the high, of like seeing it. Yeah, come on, man. I don't say a bad word about Christopher Nolan. He just should have maybe rethought that one. But
yeah.
But anyways, that's the Disney Plus day. If we missed anything that you cared about and you feel like, hey, why don't you talk about this? Let us know and we'll check it out and we'll give our opinions. Let us know. Hop in the comments. Let us know what you think about all these stuff we talked about. Moon Knight looks like it's going to be amazing. I hope you guys are ready to enjoy that one. That one looks crazy, like crazy. Cannot wait to see that. She-Hulk looks like it's going to be a fun time. Secret Invasion looks like another one that could go crazy. Freshman year will be a blast. House of Harkness should be another one that may not have like major impact across the entire MCU, but it could be a fun watch. X-Men 97, that's just going to be fun to watch again, and you guys should go check that out on Disney Plus. Marvel Zombies, obviously, I remember Gerard telling us we need a series of this one for sure, and I definitely want to see that.
And we're getting it. Yes.
And I assume they're going to show us from like them turning into zombies, and then I mean they showed us a little bit of that with the What If episode, but I figured they might go a little deeper into it and then expand on it. So that'll be really cool. And if they still tie it in with like the What If stuff, where
you know what,
maybe they do get translated like into other dimensions and stuff.
I didn't even think about that. We kind of got a glimpse of that with Wanda, Zombie Wanda.
Yeah, Zombie Wanda.
Oh shit, you know, I didn't even think about that.
So it could be cool, man. You never know what they're gonna go with that. So that's really interesting.
Oh, they did like throw a logo of What If season 2. They just put the words.
Oh yeah. But we knew that.
Just to say, hey, it's happening, guys. Don't forget.
Don't forget it's happening.
Same for Loki. I just remembered.
Oh yeah. Facts. Yeah.
They just said, yeah, we're doing it. When we're doing it. But all right, cool.
Just trust us. We trust you. They smoked both of those, so we trust them. What else is on here? Ironheart. They haven't shown us anything about it yet, but we're gonna look out for that.
We know she'll get introduced in the next Black Panther movie.
Yeah. Riri Williams coming to us strong. So look out for all that. And then obviously you can get ready to get into your Disney hype with the Star Wars stuff. Boba Fett's coming in December. That'll be a short series, and then the Obi-Wan series coming right after that, where we get to see Darth Vader, and hopefully, I think more than likely we will see Ahsoka in there as well, and who knows what other characters could show up throughout that series. So yeah, man, great. I think overall, I think we're just greedy fans, so we always could say, it could have been a little more. But for what we got, I think we got a lot of good stuff out of this Disney Plus day.
Hell
So
yeah!
I really,
absolutely.
really commend Disney Plus
Satisfied.
for this. I commend them for that. I like when they do this every year. I like how they give it to us. I like this tweet threads and everything we go in. So
yeah, it makes it orderly for at least throughout the day. So and then they had like a video. They have video stuff on the actual app, so it helped us along to get the visual for stuff. So that's fine.
So dope, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping through with us and listening to us talk about all this great stuff, all this great content. Next week we will dive into Eternals. We'll talk about it. I might even just go see it again at some point this week.
I might just do that real quick.
Might do the same thing, or maybe even next
just
Saturday,
so
try to catch a matinee or something. Yeah, exactly. That's all I want. So maybe even Saturday, I'll just see a matinee and maybe take a little notepad, take some notes and shit to write down and talk about what I want to say.
We going full movie critic.
I just want to talk about because I really feel like this movie is.
This is why it will be 60 on Rotten Tomatoes. I really think they be doing that, bro.
That's how they be looking for real.
Really think
snobby ass niggas.
My favorite pin, like
ass niggas. Oh, you movie critics are fucking losers. Oh my god.
Why Martin Scorsese was right. Like,
hey, look, man. All I'm saying is bullying is wrong, but as adults, I think we should be allowed to bully movie critics who do shit like this. You know what I was looking through. Me and Ashley were looking through the Amazon Prime. Or was it Amazon Prime? Or maybe it was Netflix or somewhere. One of them streaming services, right? And I saw the thing for what was it called? All those parody movies. Remember we had a period of movies where it was nothing but parodies coming out, bro.
Oh, like
of any movie.
Movies and stuff.
No. I'm not talking about the quality ones. I'm talking about the bad ones. Remember when they did like the 300 spoofs and every movie had a spoof parody where they combined 6 movies and made it one spoof parody movie? Every movie got a parody movie. I didn't hear these movie losers talking about that ruining cinema.
Well, it's satire. We already know the context. Man, satire.
Shut the fuck up. Marvel has made us watch movies and now TV shows and all this other content for over 10 years. Bro, I didn't even like Marvel. If you had talked to me 15 years ago, I'd have said, yo, it's up for them niggas. We can box. I don't care. Fuck Marvel niggas. And now I'm here excited about Eternals. Dog, stop it. You movie niggas suck. Y'all suck. Y'all suck. Shut up. You're bad.
Couldn't be a movie critic, bro. Couldn't do it.
I could. I just wouldn't be an idiot.
Not a quote unquote professional one.
Yeah, pay me to professionally give you good opinions. Or say, hey, I don't like this movie. There's no need for me to review it. I can't help you because I didn't like it.
Yeah, Eric will single-handedly save the movie critic biz.
I will, bro. I'll just hire me as a movie critic, somebody. I'm only gonna do it in my free time, so don't expect much, but
all I need is a blog and
I
guess a phone.
We do the podcast.
No one does blogs no more like that.
Nah, niggas be doing blogs still. Just don't nobody be reading them shit. Trying to read, nigga. You better record yourself. You better speak that out, nigga.
Audio to hear video content.
I want to read your novel. Anyways, man. Oh man, you know what? Here's how we'll end it. Shout out to my fraternity brother, my boy Cornelius. He recently put out a book. He released a book. You can get it in Barnes and Nobles. And I need to actually pick up my signed copy from him. I think it's about you can get a signed copy from him still if you message him directly. I think they're it's selling them for like 25 maybe. Something like that. $25 is I think what I sent him for that. But yeah, he is an author now. The name of his book is Challenge the Journey to Healing. Challenge the Journey to Healing. That's the full title of the book. I haven't picked up my copy from him yet to read it, so that's why it's not fresh in my mind. But I wanted to say that out there, so y'all can go and check out his story. You can see his face on the book and all that stuff. It's an in-depth book. It's about his personal life and stuff like that. So there's stuff in there that people will learn about him. But he is open to that conversation. It doesn't look like a long book either, So yeah, go ahead and check that out if you're into that personal growth and learning from other people's life experiences. Cool. All right, y'all.
Fire.
All right, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for listening. As always, I don't even know how I end this shit anymore. How do I end this shit? It's two ugly nerds, but it's three of us. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. What'd I say, Ian? I don't know.
Like, share,
End it.
comment,
Ugly
subscribe.
nerd.
and most
Oh, yeah, I be
importantly,
telling you
enjoy. It's been
Like,
two ugly
comment,
nerds.
But there's three of us.
But I missed the three of us.
That's why I'm here. I'm the three of us. All right.
Peace.